only for another couple of hours though.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2025 Minnesota State Auctioneers Contest. Let's go to the stage with Dylan Calaman here. We're getting underway here in a short minute. We have 13 contestants this evening for the contest for the champion division, and then we'll have 2 rookie contestants this year in the contest. So we're excited for you to be here with us and join us in the live stream and the contest this evening.
Events throughout the year. We are just moments away from bringing our first contestant on stage. Before we do that, we're going to have a couple of our past champions come up and sell a few items, kind of warm the crowd and the contest up.
We're going to have some past champions join us. I can see an international champion here.
Mr. Jim Connolly.
I can get $25. $25 now, 30. I can get $30 now.
Check, 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 check.
I can get 30 here now, 35. I can get 35.
able to get 40 at 40 on him, able to get 42, 50 now 5, but a bit 2, but a good 5, but a get Kurt, you're out, gotta be 45, but a bit 2, but a good 5, but a get 45 at 45 up front, gotta be 47 and a half, but a bit $50 on him there, 2 and a half now 5 at 52, 50 with Dave, 5 now 7 and a half at 57 and a half, but a bit $60 on him, give 65 at 60 now 5, but 60 here, gonna be 65 at 65 now 70 at 65 but about $70 75 but about 70 75 but it gets 75 now 80 at 75 here gonna be 80 on them but it get 80 but it get 80 but it get 80 but it get 80 75 but it get 80 where you at Dave but it get 80 here now 5 gonna be 85 at 80 now 5 but it get 80 but it get 5 but it get 85 but it get 85 but it get 85 now 90 at 85, now 90 right side. But it get 85, 95, but it get 90, but it get 5, but it get 95. At 90 now 5 going once, last and final call, $95. Sold $90 right up front here. Congratulations, young man. You bought it 340. Is that the number? 340. Thank you. And last but not least, we have the Bauer 20-volt lithium-ion impact driver for your quick change bits. Very powerful, nice tool there, charger and battery. And what are going to there's somebody give 100, somebody get 10, 10, 10, but about 10 here, 15, 20, 25. At 25, but about 30, but it get 30, 30, but 35, but about 30, but it get 5, but about 30, but it get 5, but it get 35, but it get 35, but it get 35. At 30, but it get 5, but it get 30, but about 5, but it get anybody else 35 now 40. At 35 here, going to be 40 on them now 5, but about 45 now 50. At 45, going to be 50 Johnny, but about to get 55 now. $60 is all. At 55, but about 60 on them now. 5, but about 5, but about 60, 65, but I get 5, but I get 65 now. But about 70 on them, but about to get $70 on them, and I have 70. Thank you. New fire now 75. That's 70, but I get 5, but about 70, 75, but I get 70 now. 570s right here. Gonna be 5, but about 5, but I get 5, but I get 75. Sold right there, $70. Buyer number 321. Thank you all. My name is Sharif Issa from Winstead, Minnesota. I am contestant number 3.
Outstanding couple of contestants to start the contest here this evening. Also want to thank young Mr. Jameson Connolly. He's going to be picking up those scorecards today and getting them back to where they belong for the tabulation. And back there doing that tabulation, you got Rosie Prisbilla, Luann Fanilla, and Erica Connolly. They do an outstanding job of doing that. They've done it for many years. All 34-year dates.
Fantastic ice fisherman here with Andrew. So
all right,
he will be next on stage here.
All right, contestant number 4.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am contestant number 4, Andrew Mullenkamp from Monticello, Wisconsin, your auctioneer for the next 3 lots. First off all, I would like to thank the judges. Thank you for taking time out of your busy days and schedules and critiquing us and making us better. Thank you to the association. Thank you for putting this on and allowing us to do this as well. And thank you everyone in the crowd for playing along as well. Thank you. First off, my first lot is an Armor All car care kit. As Mr. Miyagi once said, wax on, wax off. You tell me who to go. Get a bid at 50, 10. Who to give 10, 15. Ian, $15, 20, and 5, and 5. Get a bid at 25. Ian, 30. Get a bid at 5, and 40. Get a bid at 45. Ian, 50. Get a bid at 50. Now 50 and 50. Get a bid at 55. Ian, 55, 60. Get a bid at 5 and 5. Get a bid at 65. Get a bid at 65 and 70. Ian, 70 and 5 and 5. Get a bid at 75. Down on Bear. Get a bid at 80. Ian, 80. Get a bid at 80. Now 80. Get a bid at 80. Now 5 and 5. Get a bid at 85. Would give 85, gonna bid at 80, now 85. In 85, gonna bid at 90. In 90, now 95. Now 95, gonna bid at 95, would give 95, now 100. In $100 down, where gonna bid at 100, would give 100, now 95, or now 105 and 5 and 5, gonna bid at 105. In 105, gonna bid at 110. 110, gonna bid at 110, gonna bid at 110, down there, gonna bid at 110, gonna bid at 110, gonna bid at 110, 105, now 110, all in, all done, 105. Now 110, sold $105. Buyer number 397, buyer number 397, 105. Thank you, and thank you, backup bidders. Lot 104B is an ugly stick, 28-inch medium action ice fishing rod with reel. You tell me who to get 50 and go. Gonna bid at a 5. In 5, 10, 15, 25. Gonna bid at a 5, 25. Down on there. Gonna bid at a 30. In 5. Gonna bid at a 35 and 40. Gonna bid at a 40. We get 40. Gonna bid at a 40. In 5. Gonna bid at a 45. Down on there. Gonna bid at a 45. In 50. Would you get 50? Gonna bid at a 50. Down where? Gonna bid at a 50. In 45. Now 50. Gonna bid at a 50. In 5. Gonna bid at a 55. Would you get 55? Gonna bid at a 55. Down on there. Gonna bid at a 55. In 60. Gonna bid at a 65. In 65. 70. Gonna bid at a 70. Would you give 70? Gonna bid at a 5. Now 75. Down on there. Gonna bid at a 70. Now 5. 70. Now 75. All in, all done. Sold $70. Put it on buyer number 334. $70 buyer number 334. Thank you, and thank you, backup bidders. Thank you. Last but not least is a lot of various games: Taco Cat, Goat Cheese Pizza, Uno, Bananagrams, and more. No, the banana's not edible. You tell me who to go. Get a bid at a 50. Who to give 5. Get a bid at a 5. Get a bid at a 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5. In 17.5, now 20. Get a bid at a 2.5, 22.5, 25. In 27.5, now 30. Get a bid at a 35. Would you give 35? Now 40. Get a bid at a 40. Would you give 45? Get a bid at a 45 and 50. In 50. Get a bid at a 55. In 55, down on there. Get a bid at a 55 and 55. Get a bid at a 55, down on there. Get a bid at a 55. Now 50 and 55. All in, all done. Sold $50. Put it on buyer number 365. $50. Put it on buyer number 365. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure and an honor and a privilege to be here selling in front of you tonight. Thank you. Have a good evening.
That was contestant number 4, Andrew Mullenkamp, coming from Packer country in Wisconsin. A fantastic ice fisherman Andrew is. He loves to hunt and fish and ice fish. I have ice fished with Andrew, and he is a fantastic ice fisherman. He's been in the auction industry for the last 7 years. You heard a fantastic run there from Andrew.
Another one of the great folks.
Coming up next will be contestant number 5, will be called Paul Kruger Jr. Again, thank you for your understanding with our audio.
2005,
Our streaming board had a problem that we got corrected and switched out to a correct setting. So that got us going much better. So let's get ready to head back to stage. Dylan Kellerman is our current champion that is
for these contestants for this contest
expressing his gratitude to the volunteers that are helping make this contest help and work so efficiently tonight. Right now, especially thanking Kaya Kokish. Let's head to the stage with contestant 5, Paul Kruger Jr., 2012 graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering.
Bidders and buyers for making this a fun night for us all. All right, lot number 105A, we got a Master Force 31-piece tool set right here, sockets right there. And where do you want to start here? 5. Here, 5 here, 10, 5, bid 10, now 20, 20, 20, 20, 25, 30, 30, 30. Here, 30, bid 30, 30. I got 25 here, 30, now 5. Here, 35, 35, 35. Here, now 40, 40. I get 40, now 45, 45. Now 50, here, 50, 50, 50, 45 here, 50, now 5. Here, 50, 550, 505. I got 50 here, now 500, all in, all done here, 50, now 55. Sold at $50. We'll put it on buyer. 315. 315's a buyer for $50. Thank you. All right, lot number 105B, we got a cooler And the best part here, ladies and gentlemen, is we got 12 bottles of Spotted Cow right over there, brewed in Wisconsin. And right there, and 25 where? 25, it would have been 25, 20, $10 beware, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, 25, it would have been 25, get 20 in the back, down 5, 25, 25, down 30, and $30 down 5, here $35 down 35, now $14 down 40, $40 down 5, now 45, and over here 45, now 50, down $50 down 50, now 5, here $55 down 55, $55 down, I got 50 here, now 5, 55, now $60 down 60, down 60, down 60, down 55 with Bridget, now 60, $55 down 60, down 60, all in, all done here, $60 down 60, sold it for $55, $55, 334 is the buyer, 334, thank you. All right, for my final item, 105. See here, we got a scale right here, S450 Bobcat right here, construction set right here. Take it home, put it to use today here, fellas. All righty, give me 10 where? You 10 to the bin, 10 here, 15 down, $20, 20 down, $25 down, 25 to the bin, 30, $30 down, 30, 30 now, 5, 35, 35 now, 40. I got 35 in the back, now 40, 35 bid, $40 down, 30. I know he's going to use it right away, 35, 40. He would have been the $40, 40 now, 5, 45 now, 50. It would have been the $50 down, 50. $50 down, $50, 45 bid here, $50 down, $50 down, 50. Sold it for $45. Buyer, $391, I believe. $391's a buyer. Thank you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a pleasure here. I'm so excited to be here again, joining you all. Again, Paul Kruger Jr. from Kellogg, Minnesota, contestant number 5.
That was Paul Kruger Jr., contestant number 5, 2012 graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Paul lives in a hobby farm near Kellogg, Minnesota, with his wife and 6 children. Fantastic run there. Again, these contestants are being judged by 5 different judges. These judges range from international champion auctioneers, business owners from all across the country, Hall of Fame members, automobile auctioneers, fantastic auctioneers, judging them. They're in this preliminary round, they're judging them on poise, clarity of their chant, professionalism, appearance, rhythm, clarity, things like that to establish, are they a truly worthy of making it to the finals round of the contest this evening. So we are headed to contestant number 6 next. Katie Imholt Gabriel headed to the stage now.
I am contestant number 6, Katie Imholt Gabriel from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. We'll be selling you your next 3 items. Lot 106A is kinetic sand. It comes complete with some sand molding. It feels so good to play with, and even better yet, it is great for developing your fine motor skills. So let's get going. How about $10? I'll take 10, 10 now, 15, but not 15, not 20, not 20, but not 20, not 25, not 30, not 30, not 35, would have been 35, would have been 35, 35, not 40, 35, not 40, but not 40, but not 40, but not 44, not 45, not 50, 45, not 50, but not 50, but not 50, but not 50, 50, not 60, would have been 60. Bring the beach to Minnesota. 60, yes, 60, not 65. 60, but not 65, 55, 65, 65, would have been 65, but not 65, but not 65, but not 65, anyone at 65. I am 60 in the back, anyone at 65, anyone at 65, yes, 65, and now 70, 65, and now 70, but now 70, anyone at 70, anyone at 70. Sold $65 to Little Estelle, number 381, 381. Okay, lot number 106B is a hanging set tractor set. Complete, one price to go. Let's kid size, toy size. We'll start it off. How about a $10? I'll like 10, and now 15, 15, not 15, but not 15, not 20, but not 20, not 20, but not 20, but not 20, not 20, not 25, 20, but not 25, and not 30, 25, not 30, not 35, and not 40, would have been 45, would have been 40, 40, and 5, and not 50, 50, but not 50, not 55, 50, but not 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, and now 60, I have 55, now 60, but now 60, but now 60, but now 60, I have 55 over here, anyone at 60, anyone at 60, anyone at 60, sold $55, lucky number. What's your number, Eli? 381. Congratulations. My last item, number 106C, is a Magnetiles farm animal set. Add this to your Magnetile collection. These animals, their heads actually move back and forth. It's adorable. Or start your collection tonight. These are a lot of fun. Who will start me off? How about a $20? I'll take $20, but not 20, not 25. 20, but not 25, but not 25, but not 30, not 30, but not 30, not 35. 30, but not 35, but not 40, not 40, not 45. 40, but not 45, 55, 45, 45, 45. I have 40 over here, and you have 45. And we're not 45, 55, and you're not 45. I have 40, but not 45. 45, and not 50. 50, and not 55. 50, but not 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, and not 60. We do 60, not 65, and not 65, and we're not 65, and we're not 65. And we're not 65. I have 60 up here, not 65. Is that a yes? A 65, not 70. 70, not 75. 70, not 75, 55, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, not 80. 75, not 80, but not 80, but 80, not 85. 80, but not 85, 85, 85, 85. Anyone at 85? And I've sold it for $80 right here in the front. 327. Thank you, number 327. That's it for me tonight. I'm Katie Imholt Gabriel, your contestant number 6. Thank you so much.
That was contestant number 6, Katie Imholt Gabriel. Katie grew up working in the auction family business. Her dad runs and owns and operates Black Diamond Auctions in St. Cloud, Minnesota. After earning her accounting degree in CPA, she followed in her father's footsteps by attending auction school to become a benefit auctioneer. So Katie works benefit auctions all across Minnesota and the United States. Now, currently with Flatabo Advancement, Katie brings her passion and expertise to the stage, helping nonprofits raise critical funds to further their missions and make a meaningful impact. Fantastic auctioneer. Many of her items this evening were sold to her children, who were, maybe you could hear them yelping in the background. Her daughter, who's giving her a great big hug to her mom right now. So Katie Imholt Gabriel, contestant number 6. After Katie, we're headed to contestant number 7, which will be Jared Sutton from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Jared is a graduate of Dakota State University in Madison, South Dakota. Let's head back to the stage.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Jared Sutton. I'm contestant number 7 from Flanders, South Dakota. It's an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. Going to have the opportunity to sell 3 very nice items here tonight. Those lots being 107A, 107B, and 107C. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to dive right in. Joe's got the first one right here. 107A is actually a tabletop patio heater. It's got the stone base right with it, as well as you've got the fuel for the patio heater as well. But nice item, could come in handy here in the next couple days. Our weather's maybe not as favorable as we'd like, but certainly good item. Get in, jump aboard here, right there. And get it, hey, there we go. What do you say there? Then $10 now, 20. And get it, $10 now, 20 there, 20 there, $30 pound, 40 there, running in at 40 now, 50, 50, $60 pound, 60, $70 pound, 70 there, 80, $80 now, 90 there, $90 pound, 90 there, now 90 now, 80 here, now 90, and $90 pound, 80 now, $90 pound, 80 now, 90, 100, and 100 for now, 100 now, 1 pound, 90 give 100 pound, now 90 give 100, and 100 for now, 100, 90 give 100 for, I got 90 over here, give 100, 100 now 10, 110, 10, 10, 110, 110, 110 pound, vomiting in $100, 110, 110 pound, vomiting in $100, 10, 10, 10, vomiting in a 10, 110, 110, 10, 10, $100, 10, 100, 110, 110, 20, new fire, and 120, 120, 110, 120 pound, vomiting in a 20, 120, 120, number 110, 120, 120 now, 130 pound, vomiting in a 130, 130, 140 pound, vomiting in a 130 now, 40, and get it at $140 pound now, 140, 140, 50, and 150 pound now, 140, vomiting in 150, 150 pound, vomiting in a 140, 150 pound, vomiting in a 140, 1.5, and $150 pound, 140, 150. Sold at $140 over here, right field. Is that 393? 393. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, my second lot here, 107B, something that also could come in handy here in the next couple days. It's your portable Mr. Buddy heater, your Mr. Heater brand. It's 4,000, 9,000 BTU, but certainly colder weather coming ahead. Something you want to use in your auction topper, your fish house, or if you got a warming room in your barn, something like that. It's certainly a nice item. So going to go to work on my second lot, 107B, right there. And get it, hey, there we go. When he's saying there, 20 there, 30. Well, $20, 30 there, $40, 50 there, $50, 60. Vomiting in the $60 pound, 60, $70 pound, 70 there, now 60, 70, 80, $80 pound, 80 there, $80 pound, now 80, now 90, now $90 pound, 90 there, vomiting in the 90, get 90 there, 90, 100, thank you. And 100 for now, 90, give 100 for 100 now, 110, 110, 110, 120, 120 there, 110, 120. I'm Dave's way, 110, 120, 120 pound, 120, 30, thank you. 120 there, 130 pound, pound, vomiting in at 130, 130, 130, 40, 140, 50, 150, 150, 160, 170 pound, now 170, 180, 180, 92, and 200 down, 10, 10, 10, 210, 220 pound, vomiting in at 220, 220, new in the back, 220, 30, and get it at $230 pound, 30 pound, vomiting in at 220 now, 230, 220 in the back there now, 230, not a bit, 220 now, 230 pound, vomiting in at 220, 30, vomiting in at 220, 230. Sold it, $220 in the back. Is that 392? 392, thank you very much, 392. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my last item here tonight, here's something that we certainly all can use. I tell you what, you don't know about the convenience of having a portable tool set until you've had one. You don't have to walk back and forth to the toolbox about 5 different times when you're working on a job. But it's a 253-piece tool set. It's got the quarter, the half-inch, 3/8 drive, so 3 different sizes, comes all complete, ready to go in a nice portable carrying case. So we're going to go right to work on that, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be 107C, right there. I'm gonna hey, there we go. What do you say there? Then hey, how about it there in 2030? Well, $20, $30, $40 bound, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 there now, $90 now, give 100, and 100 bound now, 90, give 100, 110, 110, 110, 10, 120, 120 pound, I'm running into 110, 120, 130, 130, 140 pound, I'm running into 130 now, 140, 50, 150, 60, 160, 170, 170, 180 pound, I'm running into 171, 80, 170's here, 180, 180 pound, 80, 90, 192, and 200 now, 10, 210, 220 pound, I'm running into 220 down, 30 there now, 230, I'm running into 230, 240, 240 pound, I'm running into $240 bound, 40 there now, 230 pound, I'm running into 230 now, 40, 230's over here now, $240 bid, 230 now, 40 there, I'm running into 230, 40, 230, I'm running into 230, 40. Sold it right up front here, $230. It's 400, bidder number 400. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am contestant number 7 here this evening, Jared Sutton from Flanders, South Dakota. Been an honor and a privilege. Thank you.
Jared Sutton, contestant number 7, Flanders, South Dakota, just outside of Sioux Falls. Jared passed finalist here in the contest, so would fully expect Jared to be in the running for those finalists this evening. Past director of the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association, and also current director of the South Dakota Auctioneers Association. Jared, very active in the industry. He works alongside his mother and father in their auction business, and his wife Ashley also involved in the auction business there in South Dakota. They live outside of Flandreau, South Dakota, with their 3 beautiful daughters, Ivy, Hazley, and Maylee. Jared Sutton, contestant number 7 from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Let's head back to the stage with contestant number 8. Sonny Jensen, who's made it to the finals here in Minnesota before.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sonny Jensen from Albert Lee, Minnesota, contestant number 8. Judges, I'd just like to thank you for coming out here. We just appreciate you a ton. Thank you a million. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I'm going to get into selling my items for tonight. So I have a Husky double-sided organizer. It's lot 108A. You want to keep your tools organized? You want to keep your screws, your nails organized? Here you go, handy dandy little tool here. Hit down 25. Hit 25, 25, 30. Hit 30, now 5 down, 35, 35, 40, 40. Hit 40, now 5. Hit 45, 50. Hit 50, 5, 55, 60. Hit 60, do 60. And now 60, 60. Sir, I know you want to have it. And now 60, and now 5. Hit 60, 5. Hit 60, 5, 70. Hit 70, 65, 70. And now 70, now 5. 75, hit 75, 70, 5, now 75, 80, hit 80, in the left, now 80, now 80, 80, now 5, 85, 85, sir, you are out, now 90, hit 90, now 5, hit 95, 90, 5, I'm in on the left, gotta be 95, hit 95, 90, now 5, hit 90, I'm gonna go 500, hit 100, now 10, hit 110, 110, do it again, hit 10, 20, hit 110, 20, 30, hit 30, 130, 130, hit 20, now 30, I'm gonna go. Hit 120, 30, 30, 40, hit 40, 50, hit 150, 140, 50, 60, and now 160, and now 160. I'm in on the right, 60, 70, and now 70, back again, and now 170, 60, 70, and now 70, now 80, and now 80, 180, buck 80, and now 180, you want it, and now 180, you sure, and now 80, now 75, now 80, and now 70, I split it for you, and now 175, $5 a pop now, and now 175, 80, now 5, 85, 90, Hit 90, better than better. Buck 90, better than better. 190, better than better. 190, 195. Hit 195, now 2. Hit 2, better than better. 200, 200, 2 better than 2. 205. Hit 205, 210. Hit 210, 2 better than better. 210. Down 15. Hit 15, better than better. 210, better than better. 15, better than better. 2 better than better. 210, 210, 15. Sold it. $210. What is your bidder number today? Number 371. 371. And now these are really handy. The Husky 10-piece magnetic screwdriver set. It's Phillips flatheads, and it's a 10-piece magnetic set. I tell you what, you need that in your toolbox. 108B. Here we go. Give me $10. Hit 10, 10, 20. Hit 20, 20, 30. Hit 30, 30, 30. Hit 30, 30, 40. Hit 40, 40. Hit 40, 50. And now 50, 60. Hit 60, 60, 70. Kurt. And now 70, 60, 70. And now 60. I'm in the back. 60, 70. And now 60, 70. 60, 70, 70, 80. Now 80, 70, 80. Now 80, now 80. Now 70, try 75. Now only for you, 75. Now 80. If 80, better than 5. If 85, better than 85. If 85, better than 85. Sir, I know you're going to need them. Now 85, 85, better than 85, better than 85, 85, 90. Hit 90, better than 85, better than 90. Give me 90, now 90, now 95. Hit 95, better than 95. Hit 95, better than 90, now 5, 5, 5, better than 90, better than 5. Sold $90. Put them on number 370 for $90. Thank you very much, sir. And my final item, the Keeper Combat Ratchet Tie Down. It is 1,000-pound weight on these two ratchet straps here. Buy them today. Hit $20. Hit 20, 20, 30. Hit 30, 40, 40, 40, 50. Hit 50, 40, 50, 60. Hit 60, 70, 70, 80. Now 80, 90, 1. Hit 1, 110. Hit 110, 20. Hit 20, 30. Hit 130, 40, 40, 50. Hit 50, 150. Hit 140, 50. And now 140, sir, are you sure? And now 140, 150. Hit 140, 50, 50, is that a bit? And now 140, 50, 50, 50, 140, 150. Sold $140. Put them on 314. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My name is Sonny Jensen from Albert Lee, Minnesota, contestant number 8. God bless. Have a good night.
And raised in Albert Lee, Minnesota. Sonny Jensen, contestant number 8. He follows in the footsteps of his father, Greg, and grandfather, Howard, in the auction business. Sonny was on fire tonight, as always. Like I said, last year he made the finals. Sonny, he sells automobiles, livestock, real estate, and more on a daily basis, and loves the art of the business of making deals happen. Graduated Worldwide College of Auctioneering several years ago. Sonny out of Hayward, Minnesota, near Albert Lee. Fantastic auctioneer. I would expect with a chant like that we would expect to see him in the finals this evening. He's been there before. Younger gentleman. He's been in the business since 2021, so entering his 4th year in the auction business, but definitely a fantastic auctioneer. So Sonny Jensen, contestant number 8. Coming up next is going to be contestant number 9, Marty Grippentrog.
Contestant number 9.
Here it comes. We're to the stage.
Well, good evening, Minnesota State Auctioneers Association. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. My name is Marty Grippentrog. I come from central Wisconsin, and I am contestant number 9. I have 3 wonderful items here this evening for you, lots 109A, B, and C. We're going to start with lot 109A. It is going to be a Daisy 650. I had to smuggle this in here to get it into the casino, but I'm sure you can get a way out of it. Any parent, grandparent, you've got some grandkids at home, this is a perfect item for them. Right here, the Daisy 650 Red Rider. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Would you give 10? Hit $10 on it at 10, 15 at 20, and $20 here, 25 at 30, and 30 now 5 at $40 here, 5 at $50 here, 5 $60 here, 65, and 65 at 70, now 5 at $70 here, 75, 80, and $80 here, 85 at $80, 85, 90, and 85 at again 90, 90, 90, 90. Judges, you want it? 85 at again 90, and 85 at again $90 on it, 85 at again 90, and $90 on it, 85, 90, 90, 90, 90. I ride with Dave, and 85 at again $90 on 90, now 5, and $90 here, 95 at 100, at 100, now 5 at $100 here, 105 at 10, and 105, 10, 15, and at $115 on it. You said you boy wanted it, 115, 110, $115 on it, 15, 20, $120 on it, 115, 20, 20, 20, 20. We all through, we all done, 115 and 120. And I sold it $115, and the buyer number is 388, 388. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my second item of the night is going to be this laser measure, hyper touch laser measure. It measures 100 foot. It also comes with a traveler, a notebook traveler. This is the perfect item. If you're a real estate agent or a real estate auctioneer, you're measuring a house up. This is the perfect item for you. You can measure a house in a quarter of the time as using a tape measure. The perfect item if you're doing a real estate auction or you're measuring a building. This is the perfect item for you. On the laser measure right here, give $10 on it, 10, 15, $20 on it, 25. 30, 40, and 30, 40, 50, $40 here, $50, $60, 70, and 70, 80, and 70, 80, 90, and $80 here, get $90 on it, days in, 80, 90, and $80 here, get 90, now 1, and $100, and 10, and $100 here, 10, 20, 120, Bridget, 120, 130, and 30, 40, and 130, give $140 on a Bridget, 140, 150, and 150, 60, and $150 here, give 160, and you want 155, and 155, and 60, and $160 on it, 155, 65, and 160 here, 65, 55, and 165, 70, 165, and again 170, now 5, and 175, and $170 here, thanks for what you did do, and $170 here, and $175 on 170, 175, and I sold it $170, and the bidder number is 365, 365, thank you, buyer. Ladies and gentlemen, my third item is going to be 109C. It is heart stackable boxes. These are perfect. You put them in your truck. You can keep organized. Fellow auctioneers, there's nothing better to put your items in the back of your truck, put files in there, put lot tags in there, etc. Keep everything organized on the heart pack-out box right here, ladies and gentlemen. Give 20, hit $10 on a 10, 20, 30, hit $30 here, 40, 50, 60, and 60, 70, and $60 here, $70 on a 60, 70, and 60, straight up the middle, 60s in, 70, and $60 here, 70, 80, and $70, 80, 90, and $80 here, get 90 now 1, and $100 on it, 90, give 100, and $100 on it, 1, Scott, would you give 100, and 100, not 10, and 110, 20, new fire, and 120, 30, and 120, 30, 40, and 140, 50, and 140, 50, 60, and 150, give 160 down there on a 160, 60, 60, 150, 160, do it for me, and 150, 160, and $150 here, give $160 on it, 150, and 160. I sold it $150, and the bidder number is 365, 365. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am Marty Gribbentrog from Central Wisconsin.
It is an honor and privilege to be here. Judges, thanks you for taking
Contestant number 9, Marty Gribbentrog from Portage, Wisconsin. He runs the day-to-day operations for Hamel Auction Service, as well as sells real estate both conventionally and by auction. Fantastic auctioneer. P.S. the 2024 Wisconsin Auctioneers Association state champion. So I would expect that he's going to be knocking on the door, if not in the finals yet this evening. There's a lot of good auctioneers tonight that have gone before him. There's a couple of great ones coming yet that have made that trip to the finals here in Minnesota before. So Marty started his career in 2020 as a box boy working in the auction industry, and then graduated at America's Auction Academy in 2011, and has worked his way up from the bottom, right? Working from the ring all the way up, now currently running the day-to-day operations. We are shortly headed to contestant number 10, which is going to be John Berner from Savage, Minnesota. So, fantastic. Again, these contestants are judged on clarity, chant, appearance, confidence, stage presence. Let's head back to the stage for contestant number 10, John Berner.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Berner from Savage, Minnesota. I'm your contestant number 10. I have 3 fantastic items up for your bidding pleasure. Let's get right into it. First up is one of my personal favorites, a 1.75 liter of Grey Goose, along with a Bloody Mary basket. Got the zing zang, got the olives, got the pickles, and the meat sticks with the Tabasco sauce. What do you say? It's going to be a fun weekend. Let's get right into it. How many dollars there? Anybody say right there now? How many dollars on them? What do you say? Give $100. And bid 1, give 5, 10. Anybody saying give 5, 10, 15, now 20, get 25, 30, 35. Anybody saying bid 35, 40, 45, now anybody say 45, 50, 55. And go 55, now $60, where get 65, now 70. I'm bid 65, get 70, get 70, get 70. Do it again, now 75. I'm bid 75, now 80, get 80, get 80, 85. I'm bid 80, get 5, 5, 5, now. Don't get mad, get even. Bid 85, and bid 80, get 5, now 90. I'm bid 85, now 90, get $90 now. Does 87.50 help you out, sir? I'm bid 85, now 80. 87 and a half, now 90. I'm bid 87 and a half, $90 down. What do you say? Get 90, get $90 now. I'm bid 90, Sean, you're out now. What do you say? Bid 90, 92.50, now 5. What do you say? Get 95, $5 now. All done, all through now. Watch it go. Here we go. Bid 92.50, get 5. Sold it out right there. 92.50. What's that number today? 347 the buyer. Thank you, and thank you to my backup bidder. My next item today is a wine basket, lot number 110B. We have the Josh wine. We have some smoked Gouda with some chocolates as well as some crackers in there. So what do you say? What do you know? $100 on this one. Who has 50 on the basket? Hey, what do you say? Get 50. Thank you. 5, 10. Hey, what do you say? Get 10, $15 on them. Hey, what do you say? Down 20. Get 5, get 5, get 5 now. 30 on them. Hey, what do you say? 35. Now 40. Give $5 on them. Hey, $50 now. Hey, bid 55, 55. Now 60. Hey, get 65. Hey, bid 65, now 70, give $5 now. In bid 75, 80. In bid 80, get 80, get 80 now. In bid 75, now 80. All done, all through. I'm bid 75 now, $80. Did you get it, Joe? And what do you say? Yes, 75 now, $80. Sold it out right here, $75. Number 321, the buyer. Thank you. And my third item this evening, we have the Yeti 20-ounce tumbler in the camo. What do you say right there? How many dollars there? Keep your drinks nice and cold now. What do you say? Who has $50 on that? What do you say? Get 50, get 50, get 5. What do you say? 5, 10, 15 now. 20, get 20, get 25. I'm bid 25, 30, 35 now. What do you say? Get 40, get 5. Bid 40, $45 now. Thank you. Now 50. What do you say? 50 way in the back. Now 55. What do you say? Get 55, 55 now. Don't quit now. 55. Now 60. Now 65, 65, 65. It's your turn. Go $65. I'm bid 60 straight away. Go 65. Now 70. You owned it for that long. Go $70. I'm bid 65. Get $70. All done. All through. I'm bid 65. Asking $70. Sold it out right here. $65. Number 321. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Berner from Savage, Minnesota. I'm your contestant.
That was contestant number 10.
Nice job, John. John Berner was an auction school classmate of mine.
Contestant number 10, John Berner, first-generation auctioneer, graduating from Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Fantastic auctioneer there. Contract auctioneer and work with many auction companies across the country. John is well known in the auction industry. Lives in Savage, Minnesota with his wife, Nabila, and their two amazing kids, Izzy and Josiah. He's been in the business 9 years. He brought a lot of energy to the stage this evening. A fantastic person. We are quickly running out of contestants here. We have 13 contestants this evening. Just finished up contestant number 10. We've got 2 contestants to go.
Contestant number 11.
We're going to contestant number 11, Tony Wisely from the great state of Oklahoma here on stage.
My name is Tony Wisely from Perry, Oklahoma, and it is an honor and a pleasure to be back with my friends and auction family here in Minnesota, competing as contestant number 11. I have 3 amazing items for you to participate in the live auction this evening. Let's get started with lot number 111A. Now, I don't know how it got here. This is a Farrell Minnesota lawnmower that got loose. I found it in Stillwater, Oklahoma, not Minnesota. So we brought it back here. This Toro 521 snow machine has 3 on the tree. Now for you young folks, that's 3 gears. It has an excellent adjustable discharge right there, electric start that I love. And they thought of everything on the handle, on the crank pull. It's got a big old loop. Just in case it's cold outside, you can wear warm gloves. Right here it is. Take it home. Been gone through. Ready to go to work for you. Tell me how many dollars on the yellow bomb? 3. Where? But get 3. But get 3. But get 300. How about 20? Let everybody play. 20, 30. But get 40. But get 40. But get 50. But get 60. But get 60. You're in about. But get 60, 70. Now $70. But get 80. But get 80. But get 80. Now return. But get 80. Dave all the way. Now $70. But get 80. Where? 80, 90. But get 99 to 1. But get 100. Now but get 1 to 1 to 1. Come on now, folks. It's got a few years on it. Thank you, Frank. 100. It's got a few years on it, but like most of us, there's still a lot of miles left. Frank's in at 100 now 10. I'm at 100. But to get 10. Why? But to get 10, 20. Frank, you're out. But to get 20. 20. But to get 30. But to get 30. He'll about 130. 120. But to get 30. But to get 30. But to get 30. 120. But to get 30. Bear. All in. All done. 120. But to get 30. But to get 30. Now 40. I'm at 130. But to get 40. But to get 40. But to get 40. 130 in the back. But to get 140. I'm at 130. But to get 40. But to get 40. But to get 40. And I have 130, but to get 40. Sold. 130 in the back. You're right there, Cowboy. You got it. Bidder number 317. Bidder number 317. Thank you. And Frank, thank you for what you did right there. I'm sure you already have one. Right here, next up, lot number, actually that, sir, is C. Let's bring up lot B, lot 111B right here. I know you're excited to get to it, but let's go 111B right here. If you've been outside working with that machine, or you know what, you just want to reward yourself, this Stock Your Bar, Warm Your Spirits package has a lot of hand-selected items that I love. It's got a 4-pack of Bluesberry Ale. It's got a 4-pack of Peach Cobbler Ale, and you can taste the crust. Got a bottle of scotch in here, and my absolute favorite in this wine gift set is a homemade bottle of Sand Plum wine that you cannot absolutely believe how wonderful it is right there in the decorative crate. Everything, take it home. Tell me how many dollars on the yellow bond? Where did it get $200 on the yellow bond? How about 20? 20, here, but it get 30, 40, but it get 40, 50 in the back, but it get 60, sir, but it get 60, you're out. 60, but it get 70 back. Paul, it's your turn. 70, but it get 80, but it get 90, but it get 1, but it get 100, $100, but it get 20. I'm at 100 in the back, but it get 20, where, but it get 20, 30, but it get 30. I'm at 120, but it get 30, where, but it get 30, 120, but it get 30, and I have. Would 125 help you out? I'll thank you, sir. 125 to get 30. Paul, you're out in the back. I'm at 125 with Dave all the way. 125 to get 30. 125 to get 30. You're about 130. To get 30, 30, 30. But at 25 to get 30. Now I have 30. Thank you, Judd. I'm at 130 to 5. You're out, sir. To get 35 to get 35 to get 35. I'll 30 here. To get 5 to get 5 to 5 to get 35. And I have 130 to 5. And I. So, your way, Judd, and your number is 400. Thank you, Judd. 400. You'll enjoy the libations in that package right here. Now, we're going to go to this one, Joe. Dot number 111C. This package is a Store Your Stogies wonderful wooden humidor. It has a digital temperature and humidity display. Lovely visible viewing window so you can admire your little stogies in there without letting the humidity out. And they're even in the 7 excellent selections. There is a Cuban Cohiba. Great items to enjoy right there. Everybody can play. Tell me. Hook it, pin, wire, but it get $10, but it get 10, but it get 10, 20, but it get 20, but it get 30, but it get 30, 40, but it get 50, you get about 60, one time 70, but it get 80, 90 in the back, but it get 100. Now 110, but it get 10, but it get 10, 10, 10, 100, but it get 10, 10, but it get 20, Dave, you're out, but it get 20, you turn, but it get 20, 20, but it get 20, how about 110, but it get 20, how about 15, Dave, would they do 115 one time, 110, but it get 15, hit about a 15, you're out in the back, sir, but it get 15 one time, but it get 15, Kurt, your turn, how about 110, but it get 15, one more time, but it get 15, but it get 15, you'll enjoy it, but it get 15, 100, but it get 15, and I have, Joe, I'm with you at 110, right, but it get 100, but it get 15, and I have, so, $110, put them on number 3, 4, 5. That's $110 on 3, 4, 5. Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my 3 items in the preliminary round. Once again, my name is
been in those finals before here in Minnesota. Fantastic run there. Always brings a fantastic group of items to the contest, and we definitely saw that again tonight. Tony Wisely from Perry, Oklahoma, multi-state champion, also champion in multiple states. So Tony, always a fantastic competitor, travels the country, does a lot of benefit auctions, personal property auctions back home, and just does a fantastic job putting together packages and being a supporter here in Minnesota. Tony Wisely. We are headed to contestant number 12, which is going to be Ray Henry from Foley, Minnesota. Past board member, in fact, served with me on the board of directors in the mid-2000s, 2009s and earlier. He is a third-generation auctioneer, owner of IRA Auctions, and a trailblazer in the auction industry for sure. His father, grandfather, both long histories here in the state of Minnesota and the state association. So let's head to the stage. Ray Henry, contestant number 12.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is I'm contestant number 112. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming out here and spending the time with us, because you know what? There's nothing better than the market of auctioneering right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start my first item up. It's going to be 112A, and that's a mega cart. And this one here will flip right open. It'll go right down. I'll tell you what, if you don't want to carry your boxes out tonight and tomorrow all the way through the weekend, you're going to want this cart right here. She's heavy duty. She'll take over 150 pounds on her. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get in and let's go. All right, I'm going to do here is set them out there. Who'll give me $10 a starter? We'll start her low. Here we go. At 10, they've been in 20. At 20, now 20, now 30, now 30, now 40, now 40, now 50. And $50 here, now 60, now $60 here, now 70, now $70 here, now 80. $80 here, now 80. It's your turn here, now 80. I'm at $70 here, now 80. Would 75 help you? 75, thank you, now 80. $80 here, now 80. Your turn here, now 80, now 5. $85 here, now 85, now 90. $90 here, now 90. Go $90 here, now 90, now 95. $95 here, now 100. $100 here, now 100. Nice smooth number here, 105. $105 here, now 5. $105 here, now 5. I'm 100 back here, now 105. Yes or no? Here we go. $100 here, now 105. Sold it right here for 100. And what's your number? Bidder number 350. 350 is the buyer. Thank you kindly, and thank you, backup bidder. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is 112B, and this one here, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Iceman. This Iceman is a refrigerator that you can take with you. It's 112 volt. It's also a 12 volt, and you can heat it or you can cool it. This one here, I'll tell you what, it'll take a 12 pack in it. So the nice thing about it, you turn around and it's got a mirror that lights up on the front. You give it to the wife or the girlfriend. You let her carry your beer around. So here we go. All right, we're gonna do here is set them out there. Who give me $10 on this one? At 10, give it a 10. 10. 10, 20, at 20, 30, and 30, 40, and 40, 50, now 50, 50. I'm at 40 back here, now 50, I thank you, 50, now 50, now 60. Go $60 here, now 60. I'll go 55, if that'll help you. 55, thank you, now $60, and $60 here, now 60, and $60 here, now 60. I'm at 55 back here, now $60 here, now 60, 55 and 60. Sold it right here for $55, bidder number 359 is the winner. Thank you, 359, and thank you, backup bidder. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 112C. 112C is actually an ion. It is a tailgate speaker. This tailgate speaker has AM, FM on it. It has 10 hours on it, ladies and gentlemen. This, you can go run it for 10 hours. You can charge up your phone, your computer, and whatnot. It's got the plugins on it. But the nice thing about it here, too, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually do is Bluetooth whatever you got to it, and it'll Bluetooth another speaker to it, so you got stereo sound. So you're going to have the whole job lot right here. You can be the time of the life, you can have the party, and this is the party time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. She's rough, she's tough. Here we go. All right, we're gonna do here. Give me $25 on her. At 25, now 35, and 35 down here, 35 now 45, and 45 now 55, and 55 now 65, now 65, 75, 75 down here, 85. Go 85 down here, no 85 down 95, 95 down here, 105, 105 down here, 105. It's 100 down here, 105. I'm at 95 here. Go $100, $100 down here, 100. Thank you, $100 down here, 105, 105 down here, 105 down here, 5. I'm 100 back here, 105. You got 105 down here, 105. Yes or no? Here we go. 105 down here, 105. Sold it right here for $100. $100, bidder number 388 is the lucky winner. Thank you again, guys, gals. I'll tell you what a beautiful crowd we have here today. Again, I am Ray Henry from Foley, Minnesota, contestant number 112. You guys have a great evening.
Contestant number 12, Ray Henry, Foley, Minnesota, third-generation auctioneer, owner of iRay Auctions, trailblazers in the auction industry. He also helped develop Brad software with his son Troy, who I see in the chat here a little earlier. He's a published author, industry expert. His legacy continues through his two sons, Troy and Donnie, who follow in his footsteps, upholding the family tradition of auctioneering excellence. Ray, many-time finalist in the auctioneer contest here in Minnesota, so would fully expect Ray to make those finals and be there. Of course, up to these 5 judges. So these judges are fantastic judges. We're headed shortly to contestant number 13, which is Lake Bone.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and judges. My name is Lake Bame. I live in Cambridge, Minnesota. I'm your auctioneer number 13. I have 3 items to sell you tonight at our auction here. The first lot, number 113A, is for all you coffee lovers in the room. I have 3 varieties of Black Rifle coffee, veteran-owned, U.S.-based company. We have a light, medium, and a dark roast. We have a Stanley thermos to put it in for those long auction road trips. And last but not least, we have the Biscoff cookies. Now, I don't know about you, but it's the only reason I fly Delta. All right, and how many dollars on it here? And to get 100 down, 5 down, 5, 10, 15, 20 down, 25, $30 where? And to get $35, $40 down, to get $50 down, 55, $5, $60 down. Aim but a 65 and a 5 and a 70 now, 80. Aim to get 80, 90, 90, to get now, $100 down, to get $100 bid, to buy, $100 bid. Now 110, now 120, now 120, to get $1 down, 130. You're out in the back, $130 where? Aim but $140 down, Kyle, one more time, 140 now, 150. Aim to get $150 down, to get Russ. Come on, say yes, don't say no. 150 now, 160. Aim at $160 down. Thank you, Kyle. 170. Aim at $170 down, to get $170 bid, and I have all in, all done. 170, 180, and I have sold it your way, Kyle. $170. Put them on buyer. 397. Put them on buyer. 397. Our next lot tonight, lot number 113B. It's a Goodyear 12-volt heated blanket. Now, I don't know about you, but when we're riding in the car, my wife is always cold. And I don't like to sweat when I drive. So buy your wife one of these, plug that baby in, you can turn on the AC, let's rock and roll. All right, how many dollars on it here? 5, down 10 to 15, down 20, and to get 25, 35, down 45 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5, 45, 55, and to get 55, now 65, where? Aim but 75, fine, to get $1 down, 75, 75, 75, 75, 85, 85, 85, to get 95. Sharif, one more time. 85, fine, to get 85, 85, 95, Kyle, one more time. 95 now, 105, to get 105, all in. All done. 95 now, 105, and I have sold it your way, Marty. $95. Put them on buyer. 365. Put them on buyer. 365. The last lot of my auction this evening, lot number 113C. It's a solo stove branded tabletop fire pit. Got a little backwards on that one. It used to be back in the day you'd have to go out in the woods and cut your firewood down, but not anymore. Just crack the seal on this bad boy and light her up, and you're ready to have some s'mores. All right, and how many dollars on it? And 25, and 25, 35, and 45, 55, fine, 55, 65, 65 now, 75, where? Now 85, 85, now 95, 95, now 100, and 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 110, 110, 120, $20 where? And 120, John, come on, that's a wrong way. Now 120, now 130, and $130 down, 130 now, 140. Aim but 140. All in, all done. 130 now, 140. Aim, Dave, I'm with you. 130 now, 140. All in, all done. And I have sold it. $130 your way. Put them on buyer. 395. Put them on buyer. 395.
Contestant number 13, Lake Bame from Cambridge, Minnesota. Lake, fantastic contestant. He's 5 years in the industry. Lake is the Minnesota location manager for Hanson Auction Group. He travels the country in his free time hunting and fishing, although his free time is about ready to change because Lake and his wife Emily are expecting their first baby in late May of 2025. So Lake's hunting and fishing time is going to probably change a little bit here coming up in a few months. But fantastic job by Lake there in the contest. 13 contestants. From these, the judges are going to pick 5 finalists to move to the finals. But let's head to the rookie division here. We've got 2 rookies this evening. Yes, Poppy, baby. I can see the baby bells now. You've got Don Henry and Jordan Lawrence coming to stage here as your rookie contestants. They got to give them a lot of credit. They've been in the industry less than 2 years, getting up on stage, and they're going to take the stage here right after these 13. And we're going to move to these rookie contestants right directly here. The judges are being passed their score sheets. The rookie contestants are scored similarly to the champion division contestants on poise, clarity, professionalism, appearance, rhythm of their chant, and it's fun. Many times you see these rookies win this rookie contest, and several years later they're going to be up on this stage and into the finals for the champion contest. So let's head to the stage with contestant number 1.
not loud enough? Test, test. Is that better? Better? Okay. So first up, we have we have item number 201A, which is going to be your Alexa Echo Dot Gen 5. That does have the built-in alarm system with it that'll wake you up to your favorite song. It also it will connect and work with all your smart devices in your home. And also it'll do a lot of different things, answer questions for you, anything that you got. So let's kick off and go. Who's got $25 in this one? 25, double bit enough, now 30, double bit enough, 30, now 30, now 30, double bit enough, 30, now 30, now 30, double bit enough, 30, now 30, now 30, I'm 25, got to be 30, now 35, double bit enough, find a 5, 35, double bit enough, find a 5, 35, now 40, double bit enough, 40, now 40, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, double bit 40, got to be 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 40, now 45, 40, now 45, now thinking now 50, double bit enough, 50, now 50, now 55, double bit enough, find a 5, 55, double bit enough, find a 5, 55, now 60, double bit enough, 60, now 60, now 60, double bit enough, 60, 65, double bit enough, find a 5, 65, double bit enough, find a 5, 65, double bit enough, find a 5, I've been 60, got to be 65, double bit enough, find a 5, 65, double bit enough, find a 5, 60, and now 65, 60, and now 65. Sold them, $60. Bidder number 355. Thank you very much. Next up, we have item number 201B. That is going to be your ICE music sound cannon. That does have the LED lights on it that you can change to different colors. It also has, it will beat to the music for you. It also, it does have FM radio in it as well. So that is an option if you don't want to use Bluetooth from your phone or any other device. Do I hear $100 in this one? 100, double bit in that one. 100, double bit in that one. Now 100, double bit in that one. Now 100, double bit. 25, let's go. 25, double bit. Now 30, double bit in now 30, now 30, now 35, double bit in now. Find a 5, 35, double bit in now. Find a 5, 35, double bit in now. Find a 5. I mean 30, got to be 35, double bit in now. Find a 5, 35, double bit in now. Find a 5, 35, double bit in now. Find a 5, 30, now 35, 30, now. Thank you. Now 40, double bit in now. 45, double bit in now. Find a 5, 45, double bit in now. Find a 5, 45, double bit. Now 50, double bit in now. 50, now 50, now 50, double bit in now. 55, double bit in now. Find a 5, 55, double bit in now. Find a 5, 55, double bit in now. Find a 5. I bet 50, got to be 55, double bit in now. Now 60, double bit in now. 60, now 60, now 60, double bit in now. 60, now 60, now 60. I bet 55, got to be 60, double bit in now. 60, now 60, now 60, double bit in now. 60, now 60, now 60, 55 and now 60, 55 and now 60. Sold them, $55. Bidder number 344. Thank you, and thank you, backup bidder. For my last and final item, we have 201C. That is going to be your ICE C3 earbuds. It does have the rechargeable case there. It also has the dynamic dual system, which means instead of your normal earbuds that only have one speaker in them, these have two apiece. Do I hear 5 and let's go? 5, double bit enough, find a 5, double bit enough, find a 5, no 10, double bit enough, 10, now 10, now 10, double bit enough, 10, now 10, now 10, double bit enough, 10, now 10, now 15, double bit enough, 20, double bit enough, 20, now 25, double bit enough, find a 5, 25, double bit enough, find a 5, 25, double bit enough, find a, now 30, double bit enough, 30, now 30, now 30, double bit enough, 30, now 30, now 30, now thank you, now 35, double bit enough, find a 5, 35, double bit enough, 40, double bit enough, 40, now 40, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 45, double bit enough, find a 5, 45, double bit enough, now 50, double bit enough, 50, now 50, now 50, now 55, double bit enough, find a 5, 55, double bit enough, find a 5, don't lose for $5, you're shaking your head the wrong way, 50, now 55, double bit enough, find a 5, 55, double bit enough, find a 5, 55, double bit enough, find a 5, 50, now 55, 50, and now 55. Sold them, $50. Bidder number 344. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Rookie contestant number 1, Donnie Henry, 4th generation auctioneer. So in the champion division, you saw Ray Henry. This is Ray's son, Donnie. One of his 2 sons, Troy, also. You saw seen Troy in the chat a little bit. Donnie brings a deep industry expertise, a legacy of excellence with that family. He's a 4th generation auctioneer. Such a long history here in the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association, also as a family. Combines technology with traditional auction methods to deliver exceptional results for their clients, buyers, and sellers. He's known for his professionalism and passion. Donnie did a fantastic job. Takes a lot of guts to get up there. A year and a half in the business and get up there in front of your peers. We got a room here full of probably 100, 150 people in the room watching this contest here, and then the group of you that are online here, both on Facebook and also on YouTube, watching the contest. Again, these contestants are being judged the same way as the champion division. Let's head to contestant number 2 back on stage.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jordan Lawrence. I am from Bruton, Minnesota. This is my first time doing an auction, period. I went to school in a class of 2023 with Worldwide, and I'm glad to be here and thankful for the judges and everybody here. All right, lot 202A is a bottle of wine from Carlos Creek Winery in Alexandria, Minnesota. The flavor is called Hot Dish Red. Now, if you're from Minnesota, it's all hot dish. It's not a casserole. Now we're going to start the bidding off at $25. Bid at a 5, 25, bid at a 5, 25, bid at a 5, 25, bid at a 5, 25. Anybody get 25 now? 25, 30 now, 35, 35, bid at a 5, 30 over here, 35, 30 now, 35, bid at a 5, 35, 40, bid at a 40 now, 45, 35 now, 40 now, 45, bid at 50 now, bid at 50 now, 55, bid at a 5, 55 now, 55 now, 5, $60 now, bid at 60, bid at 60 now, 60. 60 now, 65, bid at a 5, 60 now, 65, 65, bid at a 5, 60 now, 60, 65, 60 now, 65. Sold it, $60, bid at number 365, 365. It's your favorite. It's my favorite too. That's why I brought it. Lot 202B, bottle of Crown Royal Salted Caramel. It's been hard to find. It's been hard to get. It's a great flavor. I like it. You would too. Start to bid off at $35. Bid at 35. 35 now 40. Now 45. 45. Bid at a 5. 45 now $50 bid. Bid at 50. Bid at 55. 55. Bid at a 5. 55 now a 5. 55. 60 now 65. 60 now, 65, bid at a 5, 65, 70 now, 75, 75, sir, 75, bid at a 5, 75, on a 5, 80 now, 85, 85, now 85, 55, 85, bid at a 5, 85, no 80 over here, no 85, 85 now, 90, bid at 90, bid at 90, 90, 85 now, $90, bid at 90, bid at 90, 95, 95 now, 1, 95 now, 100, bid at Big Ben, $100, bid at 1, bid at $100, bid at 1, 95 now 1, 95 now 1, sold it, $195, bid at number 398, bid at number 398, thank you. Lot 202C, we got a knife, outdoor edge cutting knife, field bone fillet knife too. Works great. Starting bidding off at $5. Bid at a 5, 5 now 10, 15 now $15, 15 now 20, 20 now 15 now 20, 20 now 25, bid at a 5, 25 now 5, 25, 30, bid at 30, bid at $30, 30, 25 now $30, bid at 30, bid at 30 now 35, 25 now 30 now $30, bid at a 30, bid at a 30 now 35, 30, $30, 25 now 30, 20. 35, 35, now $40, bid at a 40, bid at a 40, 35, now $40, bid at a 40, bid at a 40, now 40, 35, now $40, bid at a 40, bid at a 40, sold it, $30, bid number 365, 365. Thank you.
That was contestant number 2 in the rookie division, Jordan Lawrence out of Bruton, Minnesota, a graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering in 2023. He's a first-time member, first-time competitor, first-generation auctioneer. It takes a lot of guts to show up here as your first-time member, first-time competitor, first-time generation. He's always enjoyed the auctions and figured, hey, let's become an auctioneer. So great job by Jordan. Again, graduated of Worldwide College of Auctioneering in 2023. So rookie auctioneer. So, we're going to be on stage here. We're going to bring introduce the judges for this evening. Mr. Matt Maring is the first contestant. We're going to turn the
farm equipment, ag, real estate, firearms.
Awards in both the MSAA and Wisconsin Auctioneers Association, and has been a member of the MSAA and NAA since 1984, and a member of the Wisconsin and Iowa associations over the years as well. And he was the Minnesota State Champion Auctioneer in the year
2000. Mr. Matt Maring.
So Matt's not going to come up on stage. You're not going to see the judges, but we're going to pipe the audio in of Dylan introducing these judges. So
that's all right.
That was just Matt Maring, auctioneer.
Matt, you want to sell something this evening? All right. Next judge,
he's like, I'm fine. I'm not going to come up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your rating 2024 International Auctioneer Champion, Mr. Shane McCarroll. Shane McCarroll's journey from a decorated military veteran to a real estate powerhouse exemplifies leadership, innovation, and unwavering commitment to excellence. With over 12 years of active duty service in the United States Marines and Army, Shane brings a unique blend of discipline, strategic thinking, and adaptability to the world of real estate and auctioneering. As the director of auction operations at Blackwell Auction, Shane leads a high-performing team of real estate auctioneers, consistently driving an impressive $12 million in annual auction sales. Under his visionary guidance, Blackwell Auction has rapidly ascended to become an industry leader in the Tennessee real estate market, setting new benchmarks for success and client satisfaction. Shane's experience is backed by an impressive array of 14 state licenses, positioning him as a true authority in the field. His passion for the industry is evident through a string of prestigious accolades, including your 2024 International Auctioneer Champion, 2003 IAC First Runner-Up, 2023 Tennessee Auctioneer Association President, 2019 Tennessee State Auctioneer Champion, 2018 Tennessee Volunteer Open Champion,
and 2017 Tennessee Rookie Auctioneer Champion. Shane's influence extends beyond his operational roles as demonstrated by his service on the National Auction Association Promotions Committee from 22 to 24. His tenure on the Tennessee Auctioneer Association Board of Directors from 2018 to 2022. As Tennessee State Ambassador for NAA from 2018 to 2020, Shane has been instrumental in shaping the future of the auctioneering industry. As co-owner of Nashville Auction School, Shane dedicates over $500 annually to teaching and mentoring the next generation of auctioneers, further cementing his status as an auction leader and educator. The rare combination of military precision and auctioneering power makes Shane McCarroll a dynamic leader and profound instructor. His ability to navigate complex markets, inspire teams, and drive results positions him as an unparalleled speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shane McCarroll.
This is some kind of prank, apparently, because that must be ChatGPT or something. Hey,
That's
guys,
what you sent me.
Yeah. Somebody sent it to you. I promise you I didn't. But, hey, thank you guys so much for having me. More importantly, I talked to John a couple days ago, and he said this is kind of like the mini NAA. And I'm telling you, I've got 14 associations on the calendar this year. It's going to be hard to top this. Thank you guys so much for pouring into the auction industry. I think the NAA would get mad at me if I didn't sell something, so I think we've got a Minnesota State Auctioneers Association hat and a cool little binder that's got the NAA logo as well as the MSAA logo. Who give 25? I got it at 25, I got it at 25, I got it at 35, I got it at 45, 55, 65, I got it at 75, I got it at 100, quarter, I got it at a quarter dollar, I got it at 100, and a quarter dollar, I got it at a quarter, I got it at 10, 20, I got it at 20, you're out, Iowa landman, I got it at 120, 30, I got it at 130, 40, I got it at 140, 40, 40, I got it at 130, 40, 130, 140, I'll land on down tonight. Sold $130. David Whitaker in the house, bidder number 314. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Shane. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. J.J. Wise. J.J. grew up in a small northern Iowa town of Manly, where he was deeply influenced by his family's involvement in the auction business. From an early age, J.J. developed a passion for the auction method of marketing. Captivated by the excitement and energy that an auction brings, at just 11 years old, he took a significant step towards his future by enrolling in Worldwide College of Auctioneering, where he honed his skills and learned the ins and outs of the business. After completing his training, J.J. began working in his family's auction facility, where he sold a wide range of assets. In 2014, he took over the family business, which his parents had founded, and focused on selling farm machinery and personal assets. With a commitment to excellence, J.J. has expanded the company's reach and reputation, becoming a prominent figure in the auction industry. Alongside him in both his life and work is his wife Jody and their 9-year-old son Axel, who are both supportive of his endeavors. JJ's dedication to his craft is evident in his participating in over 250 auctions each year, covering everything from land, automobiles, and fundraising events. His hard work and talent have earned him numerous accolades, including being named the 2022 Minnesota Champion Auctioneer, the 2022 Reserve World Champion Automobile Auctioneer, and he also won the state of Iowa in 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, J.J. Wise.
Well, Dylan, I do appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for having me up here to what I call one of the best associations in the country, and you all know that. Contestants, y'all did a great job. Every one of your scorecards has a little bit of constructive criticism on them, because, trust me, I've got a lot of scorecards back, and it always says, good job, excellent, you did a great job, but they never tell you what you did wrong, and I think that's very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's sell an item. We're going to work right here. It's a large sweatshirt. Can they trade it for size? You get a hat too? All right. What do we get for them right here? How many dollars here? Get it for the package right here. How many? 5, 10. Hit $5 on here on 10, 11, on 15 $, on here on 20 $, on here on 11, on $30 on 5. Hit 30 pound of the bid, $40 on 5, 45, $50 5, 60. Hit 65, $70 on here on 5 down, $80 bid 5, $85 bid 90 bid 5, $500 on here down 110. Hit 120, hit 120, 130. How to get the bill to get 30? How to get the bill to get 30? 100. Hit 130. How to get the bill to get 120, 30. Hit $30 down 40. How to get the bill to get 140 down 50. Hit how to get the bill to get 50 down 60. How to get the $60. I'm 150 down 160. 155 you said? You say 155, 160. It's $60 get the bill to get 60. 100 get the bill to get all done. Hit 155, how to get the bill to get 60. All in, you're done. Hit 155, how to get the bill to get 60. And tie. Sold it, $155. Put them on good number, 370. 370, thank you so much.
Thank you, JJ. Next judge I'd like to introduce is Leanne Vandekam. She's been an auctioneer for over 40 years, conducting live, online, and fundraising auctions, mainly in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Competed in several state and national contests as well. She's judged the Wisconsin Auctioneers Championship before as well, and served 2 terms on the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association Board of Directors. She received the Golden Gavel Award in 2012 and was inducted into the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association Hall of Fame in 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, Leanne Vandekam. And ladies and gentlemen, your 5th judge to introduce here this evening is Mr. Mark Becom. Mark Becom has been a professional auctioneer for over 20 years. During his career, he has conducted more than 2,000 auctions of all types. Mark is a past president of the Nebraska Auctioneers Association and a graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering and the Certified Auctioneers Institute, as well as the Professional Ringman's Institute. And he is a USPAP compliant appraiser. Mark is currently employed by Auction Technology Group as a client success manager. He's also a vendor with us, and you'll see him as a speaker here throughout the conference. Mr. Mark Becom.
Wow, I think I should have had Shane write my bio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who we got to sell right here? It is an MSA. Is that a, oh, it's a pen. Nice pen. Nice pen. Oh, yeah, beautiful pen. And an MSA notebook. All right, what are we going to do right here? 25. How about 25? Not a lot on here. 25, 30. Now 35. Now 40. Now 45 and 50. 50 now 55. 55, 55. Now 60. How about 60? Not a lot on here. Now 65. 65. Now 70. How about 70? Not a lot on here. 70 bid. Now 70. 65 bid right there. Now 70. You're in 65. Now 70. How about 70? Not a lot on here. 65 bid. Now 70. One more time. Going to be $70. You're in. I got you. 65. 70. Now 80. 75. How about 75? 80 now, Larry, 75 bid now, $80 on the rest, you're out. 80 now, 85, 55, 85 now, 90, 85 bid now, 90 now, 95. How about 95 now, 100, not I'm here, 100 bid now, 10, 110 now, 20, 110 bid now, 20. One more time, gonna be 120, 110 bid 20. You start, where you at? I got 120 over here now, 30, now 40, 140 now, $150 on here, 150 bid now, we're gonna be 50, 140 bid now, 58. 150, you're 40, now 50, 140 bid now 50, sold it, $370, or, yeah. Sold it to bidder number 370. 140. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little slip of paper here in my pocket, and we're going to invite those finalists in no particular order to the stage momentarily. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of how these finalists stack up here, I'll tell you what, that would have been a tough contest to judge, and I'm glad I'm standing up here and not in those judges' seat. I will say I do miss the anticipation of waiting for these finalists to be called. I had an excellent time competing here at the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association, and looking forward to selecting some finalists, going through that process, and crowning a new champion. But I'll tell you what, each and every one of you that did compete in the contest today just did an outstanding job, and I'd want to encourage each and every one of you that is not selected here in the finals or as a champion to come back again next year, because believe me, the years competing, I had so much fun getting to meet so many different people. It was just an outstanding time. But at this time, we are ready to announce our finalists. If I call your name, please make your way up to the stage here. In no particular order, your finalists this evening: Sharif Isa, Tony Wisely, Jared Sutton, Sonny Jensen, Marty Grippentrog. Ladies and gentlemen, as these top 5 make their way to the stage, one more round of applause for all of our contestants in the Experience Division today.
Those are your 5 finalists for the Experienced Champion Auctioneer Contest. You have Sharif Isa, Jared Sutton, Sonny Jensen, Marty Grippentrog, and Tony Wisely. Some of these past
Cody's here.
some of these contestants are past finalists in the Minnesota contest. We are going to draw for order here in a few minutes. These contestants are going to draw in random order here in the finals. They're also going to go through an interview process. they're going to take a look at their items.
Stay right up here to draw for order. We need to know
They're going to take a look at their items, and then they're going to actually join the interview process. So, again, Sharif Issa, Jared Sutton, Sonny Jensen, Marty Kerpentrug, and Tony Wisely are your 5 contestants this evening in the finals of the Minnesota State Champion Auctioneer Contest. They are drawing for order right now in random order. We are on stage with that order. We're going to get that order in a second. They're using some technology to do that, which technology is amazing, but sometimes it's not always quicker than just dropping 5 numbers into a hat and pulling numbers out of a hat. So congratulations to each one of those 5 finalists. I know I've judged some of these contests in the past, and it's never easy to be a judge nor to sort these out. And there's 5 excellent finalists this evening.
Sharif, number 1.
Finalist contestant number 1, Sharif.
Finalist contestant number 1 will be Sharif Issa. So he's going to sell first and interview first. During the interview process, each of these contestants will be sequestered. So they will not hear the interview questions. They don't know.
Contestant number 2, Sonny Jensen.
Finalist contestant number 2 will be Sonny Jensen. Sharif Issa, number 1.
Contestant number 3, Tony Wisely.
Tony Wisely will be 3rd. Some contestants like to be early in the finals. Some of them like to be later in the mix.
Contestant number 4, Jared Sutton.
Jared Sutton will be your finalist number 4.
Number 5 will be Marty.
And Marty
will
be contestant number 5 in the finals.
Take a look at your items. We're going to have 2 past champions sell, and after a few minutes for you to look at that, we will take.
They will be sequestered.
Judges at this time, if you'd like to take a quick break.
We're going to take a few minutes.
And, be back here in just a few moments.
Take a few minutes here while the judges grab a break. The finalists are going to kind of review their items before they head to the sequester room. But we're going to bring up some past champions from Minnesota. So we've got David Whittaker heading to the stage now. Past champion here in 2018.
Thank you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, it just seems like yesterday.
Here. If you're sticking
Let's
around
head back to the stage.
And what you can do with mapping systems. So, not to give myself a plug, but it's going to be a cool class. So, get ready to go. Let's sell a shirt here, Minnesota Pride. Large it is. How did it go there? And somebody bid 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 20, 5, 30, 30, 5, 40, 45, 50. I'm 50 way in the bag. Here in 50, 50, 5, 60, there it is, down, 60, here to 60, 65, $70. What am I going to do? I'm 65, the right side's in the lead. No, ma'am, you're all out. $70. I'm 65, $70, all in, hold done, hold through, high. Sold it to my good man right there, Mr. Greg, 730, $70, 730.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. 370 to be.
370 on the last one. You bet. Mr. Bachman, you want to come front and center? Okay. I think after we get past the year 2000, I'll just leave the year off of what year you won. Ladies and gentlemen, past champion, Mr. Vince Bachman.
Sir. Wow, thank you very much. Hey there, Joe. How are you? Is everybody having a good time here tonight? All right. They put on a good program. A medium-sized T-shirt right there. How many dollars on it there now? Well, let's go. But it could have been the 25. I'm gonna been the 10. Gonna go to 10. But it could have been the $10 on it. But it could have been the 15. I'm gonna been the 15. Gonna go 20. Gonna go 20. But it could have been the $20 on it. But it could have been the 20. No 5 and 25. But it could have been the 5 here. But it could have been the 30. But it could have been the 30. Gonna go $30 on it. I'm gonna been the 25. Gonna go 30 all in a done. I'm gonna been the $30 on it. Big Mom sold it to you. $25 right there. Number 314 the buyer. 314. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great convention.
Thank you. We've got a few more past champions in the room, but we'll round them up here after just a little bit. One more? All right. That'll be fine. Kai, you want to sell a shirt for us? 2005 Minnesota State Champion Auctioneer, Kai Kokish.
All right. Thank you all for being participants tonight. We can't do it without you. And what a qualified group of judges. Always fun. And who is 25 to go 25 to go 25? How about 10? How about 10 to go 10 to go 10? And to go 10 to 50. To go 15, 10 to 15, to go 20, 15 to 25, 25 to go 25 to go 30 to go 30 to 5 to go 35, 35 to go 40 to go 40 to 5 to go 45 to go 45, 45 to 50, $50, 45 to go 50 to go 50, 45 to 50, 45 to go 50 to go 50, 45 to 50. So for 45, thank you. 334 buys, 334. Thank you all.
So as we get close to the finals here, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of things that I want to mention. As we get into the finals, there is an interview portion to that. So our contestants are going to come up. They're going to answer 3 interview questions, and then they're going to sell 3 more items. And as we do that, just appreciate those of you that maybe like to do some visiting with some friends that you only see a couple times a year. Maybe do that out in the hallway, or just keep that visiting down during that interview question portion. We sure like to give those contestants time to reflect on those questions and answer those with a lot of attention given to them. So if you could just keep the visiting down when we get into the interview portion, we'll have all kinds of time to visit after the contest is complete here this evening. And again, at the completion of the contest, real close to it, we will have some heavy hors d'oeuvres served out there in the hallway, and kind of a buffet that you can bring in here, and we'll let you know when those are served. So, and as we get close to the finals here, I think, Cody, are those contestants pretty much ready to be sequestered? Yep, that'd be just fine. It is. All right, thank you, Paul.
Just wave your hand
behind the back of the room as you got them.
We are nearing the start of the finals here. Just a little bit. We're waiting for a judge to return from a short break for those judges. But our finalist contestants, we have 5 this evening. You've got Sharif Issa will be contestant number 1 in the finals. Then Sonny Jensen will be contestant number 2 in the finals. Tony Wisely from Oklahoma will be contestant number 3 in the finals. Jared Sutton from South Dakota, contestant number 4. And then Marty Grippentrog from Portage, Wisconsin, contestant number 5 in the finals. So you've got a wide mix here of contestants. You've got a couple contestants here from Minnesota, and then you've got 3 out-of-state contestants. So definitely a great mix of contestants from around the area and the community and the country, and that are proud members of the Minnesota State Auctioneer Association. We appreciate each and every one of those contestants. Again, these contestants are going to sell some items in the finals, but they're also going to go through an interview process where they're going to answer some interview questions. But generally, in the experience, the interview is an important part of this contest. It generally separates what are 5 fantastic auctioneers that on any given day, any one of them could win a straight-up bid calling contest. Generally, this interview process is really going to help these judges sort these contestants, and it really can become a make-or-break situation. If you're just not quite prepared for those interview questions, it's awfully hard to be the champion auctioneer. And again, that's a recognition that an auctioneer is more than just a bid caller, right? An auctioneer is truly a well-rounded professional that is able to work in a professional manner with both buyers and sellers and think on their feet in a professional manner. And ultimately, you're the champion, Minnesota State champion auctioneer. You are a spokesperson and a face person, if you will, for the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association throughout the next year. So definitely an industry advocate throughout the year. So again, we're just waiting on the judges to finish their short break. They've been at that judge table for an hour and 40 minutes at this point. That gets to be a bit of a process. So as soon as we get that final judge back, we will be onto the contest again. So again, Sharif Issa will be contestant number 1 in the finals from Winstead, Minnesota. Sonny Jensen, contestant number 2 from Hayward, Minnesota, just southern Minnesota near Austin. And then you're going to go to Tony Wisely from Oklahoma. Then you're going to hit up contestant number 4, Jared Sutton from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And then you're going to get Marty Grippentrog from Portage, Wisconsin as contestant number 2025. It looks like the 5 judges have made their way back to the judges' table, and so I would anticipate we will be underway with contestant number 1 in the finals. And thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. Tammy Tislin in the comments here. She's a past Minnesota champion, past international champion also. So we have a fantastic heritage of champion auctioneers from the state of Minnesota. Let's head to the stage with contestant number 1.
Again, folks, as they make their way to the stage, we just keep the visiting down through the interviews here. I would appreciate it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an honor to make it to the final stage with such a stacked competition. My name is Sharif Issa. I'm from Winstead, Minnesota, and I am finalist number 1. Dylan, you have some questions for me. Auctions are viewed by some as a last resort method of selling assets. How do you, as an auctioneer, work to change that narrative and make the auction method of marketing a positive first option? You know, that's a great question. A lot of people do associate an auction with being a fire sale, and as auction professionals, we obviously know that that's not the case. As auctioneers, we are truly what we are as problem solvers. We take care of people's situation, and I always tell sellers that what we do is help them transition with whatever that transition is, liquidating a business, getting their house ready to be sold at market, selling the house. To change the narrative, I think really it boils down to results you have to perform. You have to get decent prices, and sometimes that's going to be a little higher than retail, sometimes that's going to be a little less than retail. But what we are doing is we are dictating the timeline, and we are dictating the terms, and the price is the variable. That's what makes an auction an auction. And so that's the service that the sellers are looking for. They need a determined timeline, and they need determined terms, and that's what makes it unique to selling it any other way. With the growing dominance of online-only auctions, what do you do to keep the live auctions as relevant and compelling for both buyers and sellers? That's a great question, because my wife and I run a little online auction company, do some contract bid calling on the side, and I always tell people I didn't go to auction school to learn how to take pictures. But in reality, what we have to do is do what's best for the seller. To keep the live auction relevant, there's a number of ways to do that. People are very successful. I know plenty of my friends' auction companies very successful selling simulcasts. Some markets, live only works great as well. For me personally, the way that I keep the live auction alive is through some contract bid calling and benefit auctions. That's what I do. I sell benefits, I enjoy doing benefits, and I work with other auction companies that still use the live method. Reflecting on your membership with the MSAA, what key benefits have shaped your career, and how do you inspire others to explore these opportunities? Well, you could list a lot of different things there, Dylan. Did you write these? That was pretty good. For me personally, I'll just tell you my personal experience. The number one thing has been networking. As many of you know, I was a restaurant manager until November 2013 when I went to Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and I immediately joined the state association and met all sorts of people. And my goal was to become a full-time auction professional. And right out of the gate, I was getting tons of contract work, to the point where I was at the restaurant 5 days a week, and those other 2 days I was working an auction, and it became apparent within a year that I was going to have the opportunity to make the switch full-time. And anybody who is determined to be an auction professional, who joins their state association, networks with people, will get the same opportunity, and for me that was life-changing. With that, I believe I have 3 items to sell for you. We'll get Dave up here. I believe this is a size large. It's a Minnesota State Auctioneers Association zip-up windbreaker.
It is a large. Wonderful. And what are you going to bid for them there? And somebody get their 100. 100 on them. Somebody bid their 25. At 25 there. 35. But a bid 45. But a get 45. Paul. But a bid 45 here. 55 and 65. But a bid 75. But a get 85. 85 here. 95. At 95 on them. And they're now 85 left side. But a bid 95. But a get 90. But a bid 5. But a get 95. 85 and 95. Now 100. 95. But a get 1. But a bid 1. But a get 100 on them. And they're now 100 on them. But a get 100 on them. But a get 100 on them. 95. But a get 1. But a get 1. But a get 100. Sold. $95 right there. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I need new glasses. Is that 318? 318. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Item number 2. Now, this is the Mystery Box Walleye Fishing Kit. And it comes with 5 to 6 walleye fishing items by reputable brand names, which I will not tell you because it is a mystery. And what are you going to bid there? Able to get somebody get 50 on them, and they're now 50. Somebody get their 5. Thank you. 10, 10. But a bid 10. But a get 10, 15, 15, 20. Now 5. But a bid 25. But a get 30. And now 35. But a get 35. But a get 35. Now 40 on them, and they're now 5. At 45, 50, 55. But a bid 5, but I got 50 here, 5 now, 60 on them, and they're now 60. $60 there now, 5. Gonna be 5, but a 5, but 65, and now $70 here, but a 5, but I get 70, 75, but a 5, but I get 75, now 80. That's 75, but I get 80, but a 75, but I get 80, but I get 80, but I get 80, but I get 80, but I get 80. Sold right there, $75, 315 the buyer, 315. And last but not least, 2 12-ounce bags of ground coffee. This is Black Rifle. Good brand, good coffee. There's the Happy Hunting and the Coffee or Die, a medium roast and a dark roast. And somebody get their 50 on there now, 50, but a bit 50, but a good 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 15, 15, but a bit 20, but a good 5, but a bit 30, but a good 5, but a good 35. At 35, but a good 40, 45, but a good 45, but a good 50, now 5. At 55 on them, and they're now 60, but a bit 5, but a bit 65 here, going to be 70, 70, 70, 75. At 75, but a good 80, but a good 80, but a good 80. But I got 75 in the front, now 80. At 75, 80, now 5. At 80, but a good 5, but a good 80, but a good 5, but a good 90 on them, and they're now 90. At 85, but a good 90, but a good 90, but a good 90, but a good 90, but a good 90. Sold $85 right there, 399. Buyer number 399. Well, thank you so much. What an honor and a privilege. I'm Sharif Issa from Winstead, Minnesota. Finalist number 1.
Finalist contestant number 1, Sharif Issa, there with his interview portion and selling of his items. As a finalist, you would expect that the selling of the items would be fantastic. As I said, the interview is what's going to separate. So as you're watching these contestants come through, listen to the questions, right?
Ladies
So
and gentlemen, another thing I want to
auctions,
tell you-
right? Question 1, auctions are generally perceived as a last resort. How do you change that narrative, right?
I'll tell you what, that is really an
Listen to how Sharif answered that question, and then compare that to how the other contestants answer that question, right? Right. Question number 2 talks about the dominance of online auctions in the profession, and how do you keep the live auctions compelling and relevant in the profession? And let's head back to the stage. We'll talk about question number 3 in a bit. Contestant number 2, Sonny Jensen.
Well, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sonny Jensen from Albert Lee, Minnesota, finalist number 2. Judges, I want to thank you so much for bringing me into the finals. I appreciate you a ton. I'm going to get right into it. Dylan, I know you have some questions for me.
Auctions are viewed by some as a last resort method of selling assets. How do you, as an auctioneer, work to change that narrative and make the auction method of marketing a positive first option?
Well, I know it's a common idea that auctions are just a form of liquidation, which they can be. It's a good way to save yourself in a certain situation if you're put into a bad spot. But auctioneering, from my experience, it is the absolute best way to find market value of whatever you are selling. It's not like you're just listing something or you're just putting some up for sale. You can get 2 people or even thousands of people bidding on one certain item, and that is how you find the market value of an item.
With the growing dominance of online-only auctions, what do you do to keep live auctions relevant and compelling for both buyers and sellers?
Well, it's a very fun business, and all of you in this room know that. I sell livestock, automobiles,
real estate, anything I can get my hands on, I love selling it. And I love this business. It's just, you meet so many wonderful people, and it's a ton of fun. Instead of just buying something or going out and making deals, you're at an auction, there's an auctioneer, they're setting the pace of an auction, they're selling to you, and it's just a blast of a way to sell something.
Reflecting on your membership with the MSAA, what key benefits have shaped your career, and how do you inspire others to explore these opportunities?
Well, being a part of this association, and not only that, but every single association that I've been a part of, NAA, Minnesota, Iowa, a couple others, the biggest takeaway that I have is the people that I've met, and I've had a lot of opportunities just from that, and that is really the biggest thing, is who you meet. You meet so many wonderful auctioneers and their families, and you tend to become a part of their family, and it's just a blast. You can get so many tips, and honestly, being a part of these competitions it really makes you a better auctioneer to serve your clients better, and that is why I love Minnesota Auctioneer Association. Thank you very much, Dylan. Great questions, by the way. I have 3 items I'm going to be selling to you, lot 302A. We got some Minnesota Auctioneer Association merch. It is a large. Here we go. Dip here. Great color. Dip here. 25, 30. Dip 30, 35. Dip 35, 35, 40. Dip 40, 5 here. 45. Dip 45, now 50. Dip 50, now 5. 55. Dip 55, 60. Dip 60, 60, 60, 70. And now 70, 70, 70, 70. And now 70, 65, 70. Now 5. Hit 75, 75. Hit 75, 80. Now 80, now 80. I know you're going to look pretty in it. And now 80, now 5. 85. Hit 90, 90, 90, now 5. Hit 95, 95, 1. Hit 1, bond, 100, 100, hit 1, do it again. Hit 100, 110, 110. Hit 1, 110, 20. Hit 110, 20, 30. Hit 130, 40. Hit 1, 30, down 40, down 50. Hit 150, hit 150, 150. Hit 160, hit 150, 60. Riding on the left side, gotta be 160. Hit 150, 60, now 60, now 70, and now 70. 60, now 70, and now 65. I'll do that. Now 70, and now 65, 70, and now 165, 70, now 5, and now 75, y'all done, y'all through. At 175, at 175, 170, down 5. Sold. $170. The bidder number is going to be 371. Thank you very much. Thank you, my backup bidder. And my next item. This is a pretty neat item. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of fishermen are in here, or fisherwomen. The panfish and trout fishing kit, it's 5 to 6 items, and it's a mystery box. So you don't know what you're going to get, but I'm sure it's pretty darn good. Here we go. 5, 10, hit 5, 10, hit 10, 15, 15, 20, hit 20, 20, 20, hit 20, 25, hit 25, 30, hit 30, 30, now 5, hit 35, 35, 40, hit 40, now 5, hit 45, sir, you're out, and now 45, you look like you fish, and now 45, 50, hit 50, 45, 55, hit 60, 60, and now 60, now 5, and now 65, I like the way you bid, 70, and now 70, 65, 70, and now 65, 70, hit 65, I'm in on the right side, gotta be 70, and now 65, 70, and now 70, 65, 70, 65, 70, now 5, hit 75, new fire, hit 75, 75, hit 70, 55, now 80, hit 75, 80, and now 75, 75, are you sure? And now 75, 80, now 5, hit 85, 90, 90, now 5, 95, 95, now 1, hit 1, 100, 100, are you sure? And now 100, 100, 95, 1, sold, $95 to Mr. Draft, 400, number 400, thank you very much, sir, I appreciate you. Now, I don't know if you've had this, but I have, and it's wonderful, it's really good coffee. Black Rifle Coffee Company, just black, and then there's vanilla. There's 2 different flavors we have, and I'm pretty positive that this is a military-based company. And I don't know, I love America, and it's a wonderful country, and it's awesome. Here we go. Dip here. We got 2 coffee, 1 pair. Here we go. Dip here. 2C. Dip here. 25, 30. Hit 25, 30. 5, 40. Hit 40. 40. Hit 50. 50. 60. Hit 60. 70. And now 70. 80. And now 70. 80. Now 5. Hit 85. 90. 90. 90. Now 5. Hit 95. 1. Hit 1. 100. 105. Hit 5. 105. 10. Hit 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 110. Hit 105. 110. Hit 100. 5. 10. Hit 10. 105. She's in. Hit 110. 105. 110. 15. Hit 15. 15. 15. 20. Hit 120. And now 5. Hit 25. 25. 30. Hit 30. 25. 30. And now 125. 35. Hit 35. 35. 30. Now 5. Hit 35. 35. Hit 135. 135. 40. Hit 40. Now 5. And now 45. I'm back again. And now 145. 100. Now 145. 145. Sold, $140. Bidder number 370. And ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Sonny Jensen from Albert Lee, Minnesota, finalist number 2. Thank you so much.
And have a good rest of your night.
Contestant number 2 in the final, Sonny Jensen from Hayward, Minnesota. Fantastic run there as a contestant, as a finalist there. Fantastic job by Sonny. We're going to see what this contestant judges think of these contestants. Definitely a difficult job to sort through these finalists. No doubt about it. Sonny brought the fire there with this champ. Again, pay special attention to that interview portion of this contest, right? Generally, it's going to be tight in this bid calling portion, but you get to the interview piece of this puzzle. That's where they really separate these finalists.
Number 3.
Let's head to finalist number 3, Tony Wisely from Stillwater, Oklahoma area.
Guests, once again, my name is Tony Wisely from Perry, Oklahoma, and what an honor it is to come back and share the stage with these other 4 finalists, to be your finalist number 3 in the final round here at the Minnesota State Auctioneer Championship. Dylan, I think you have a question or two you might like to ask.
Auctions are viewed by some as a last resort method of selling assets. How do you, as an auctioneer, work to change that narrative and make the auction method of marketing a positive first option?
You know, on that grounds, I'm very lucky because where I grew up and grew into the business in north central Oklahoma, the auction method of marketing was super accepted, and it was the way to sell land. So it was a new experience for me to go into places where the public perceived auction as a last resort, a fire sale, we're going bankrupt, that kind of thing. What I do as a professional auctioneer when I'm visiting with a client is I share results and the methodology and show them that the live auction, and I know we have online and we can bring that into the simulcast situation, but the auction method of marketing where we put an asset in front of a well-advertised asset in front of an audience, and we create that excitement and we bring in all the psychology that goes into the auction process. It's easy when you share those components with a potential client or someone that has that question. And when they see all that, it's pretty easy to bring them in and help them to understand that auctions are not a last resort. It is a robust method of marketing a variety of assets, whatever you may have.
With the growing dominance of online-only auctions, what do you do to keep live auctions relevant and compelling for both buyers and sellers?
The short answer to that, Dylan, I bring auctiontainment. Now, I am very fortunate because I'm licensed in 7 states. I get to travel around doing what I absolutely love, and that is helping organizations raise money so that they can fulfill their mission. And in that endeavor, in that process, it is very easy for me to work with clients And of course, I consult on all the other components of the fundraising process, but I bring a knowledge base and energy and excitement when I sell items at a live auction for a fundraiser or whatever other asset. Make it a fun, creative, energetic environment, and I don't believe that's ever going to go away.
Reflecting on your membership with the MSAA, what key benefits have shaped your career, and how do you inspire others to explore these opportunities?
So, maybe a little bit unique than a lot of the other members. I don't know. I am a former educator, and I believe in education. And I have been I'm a member of several states, and the Minnesota Auctioneers Association is, bar none, in my opinion, the premier conference as a state association to go to for education. It is incredible. It is a mini NAA conference and show here in Minnesota. So, very fortunate the year that NAA was Hurricane Barely down in New Orleans. Dave Thompson invited me to the Minnesota Auctioneers Association. I believe he was president at the time. I had other friends up here, Kurt Johnson, many friends. You know what? I'll go up there. Dug into it, became familiar, and the education is a key component that I take away from the conference. But the next step above that, without any doubt, is the personal connections and the relationships that I have developed with, Frank shaking his head and Kurt in the back. Dave, there's just so many great relationships that I have developed, Judd shaking his head. This is an auction family, and it is a wonderful thing to bring that back, and that is one of the amazing things you get here in Minnesota. Thank you, Dylan. I believe I have a couple of items to sell for you. We're going to go here with lot 303A. This is a large, thank you, David, it's a large, soft ultra-lock right there, long sleeve MSAA swag. Oh, it is smooth, soft, and you'd look pretty in it. Tell me, what do you want to get for it? It'll about $5. Now, you know what? Let's go. What do you get 5? Where? What do you get 5? What do you get 10? What do you get 10? What do you get $15? 20 and 5. On 20 here. What do you get 45? What do you get 30? 5. What do you get 35? What do you get 40? Thank you, Dave. Now 45. You're out, David. What do you get 45? What do you get 45? 50 down, but it gets 60, but it gets 60, 5, but it gets 65, your turn, but it gets 65, but it gets 65, but it gets 65, but it gets 70, Dave, one time, but it gets 70, thank you, now 75, 70 here in the 5, but it gets 75, but it gets 75, but it gets 75, it's your turn, just like checkers, one more time, 70 here, 75, but it give 80, sir, but it give 80, but it give 80, but it give 80, Dave, we can switch this out and maybe get one the right size. It's a large. I know we can get it on there. 85, but it get 90. 85, but it get 90. Where? But it get 99, but it get 90. 85 straight away, but it get 90. Where? But it get, Joe, do some work here for me. But it get 90. 85, but it get 90. Where? But it get 90 and a half. 85, but it get 90 and a half. So 85 straight away. Put them on 338. 85, 338's the buyer. Thank you, Dave. And you know what? Thank you for my backup bidders, David, and the rest of you, because without your help, I couldn't have had Dave pay near that much for that item. Next up here, we have lot 303B. This is going to have an interesting thing for me. It is a mystery fishing tackle box. You don't know what's going to go in it, but I do know that this is a walleye fishing kit. One of the favorite things, I think, for Kurt Johnson to chase. You know, we're going to let him in. Kurt, start me off at 5. I thought you'd do it. 5, to get 10. 10, $15, 20, 5, 25, to get 30 in the back, and the 35, to get 4, to get 40. Your turn now. 5, to get 45, to get 50. 50, to get 5, 55, to get 60. Your turn, Kurt, to get 60. 55 strip front now 60. Would 57.5 help you out? Thank you. Your turn, but it gets 60. 57.5 in the back, but it gets 60. Where? This side commit. 57.5, but it gets 60. 60, 60, 5, but it gets 60. 62.5, but it gets 62.5. 62.5, 5. Thank you, Judd, but it gets 65. 65, you're out in the back. David, are you done? But it gets 65. 2.5 here, but it gets 5, but it gets 65. All in, all done. 62.5, but it gets 5.5. But it gets 5, but it gets 65. But it gets 65. Sold 62.5. Put them on number 400. Thank you, Judd. 400 is the buyer. This next item, lot 303C, I have 2 packets of Black Rifle coffee. Now, one of them is Blackbeard's Delight. One of them is MO. It says murdered out, but you know what? There's a military history behind that. What I absolutely love about this Black Rifle company is everything they do Number one, they put out a great product. And number two, they support our veterans that serve our country. So you can enjoy this cup of coffee knowing you're doing great works because they're helping. We got a dark roast and a dark roast, 2 different flavors, and I promise you, they're going to taste good. Tell me, what did you get for it? You know about 100, but you get 100. How about 10? 10, but you get $15, 15, but you get 20, 5, 30. I'm 35, but you get 40 in the back, but you get 45. Thank you, 45, 50, 50, but you get 60, but you get 70. One time, but you get 80 back. Kurt, it's your turn. 80, now 90. 80, but you get 90, but you get 90. 80, but 85, but you get 99, but you get 90, but you get 90, but you get 90, but you get 95. 95, but you get 1. 95, but you get 1 to 1 to 1, but you get 1. 95, but you get 1. Where you're out, Joe, but again, about 100 now, 5. 100 here, but you get 5, 5, 5, but you get 105, but you get 105, but you get 105, but you get 100, 500, but you get 5. Where? With 2.5 help you. About 100, but you get 2.5. But you get 100, but you get 2.5, but you get 2.5, but you get 2.5, and I have 2.5, 5. About 100, 2.5, but you get 5. Judd, you're out, but you get 105, but you get 105, but you get 105. It's your turn, sir, but you get 105. 100, 2.5, but you get 5. You're losing right now, but you get 105, and I have about 100, 2.5, but you get 5. All in, all done. 105, but you get 7.5. Are you sure? We've come this far. 105, but it gets 7.5. About 105, but it gets 7.5. It gets 7.5. 105, but it gets 7.5. All in, all done. 105, but it gets 7.5, and I have so $105. Put them on. There you go. 330, 330. Thank you, Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Tony Wisely from Perry, Oklahoma, and it is indeed a pleasure and an honor to come back and perform for you our skills and my skills and something I love in the auction business and the live auction chant as your contestant, your finalist, number 3. Enjoy your evening.
Contestant finalist number 3, Tony Wisely, Perry, Oklahoma, just down the road from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Fantastic run there. Tony is so polished, multi-state champion there. Fantastic job with the interview process also. Definitely in the running for the champion auctioneer contest. There is no doubt about that. We are headed to contestant number 4 in a short second here. Jared Sutton from Sioux Falls, South Dakota area. We will be directly to Jared. Again, fantastic 5 finalists here tonight. You have Sharif Issa, contestant number 1. Sonny Jensen was contestant number 2. Tony Wisely, who we just heard from the stage, contestant number 3. We've got Jared Sutton coming up next. And then finishing it out will be Marty Grippentraw. So watch for that coming up here shortly. Again, let's head to the stage with finalist number 4, Jared Sutton.
Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Jared Sutton, finalist number 4. It is an honor and a privilege to be back here in the finals. Thank you, judges, for giving me the opportunity to be back here. I'm going to have the opportunity to sell some more items, but first off, going to let Dylan ask a few questions, and then we'll be ready to go to work.
Auctions are viewed by some as a last resort method of selling assets. How do you, as an auctioneer, work to change that narrative and make the auction method of marketing a positive first option?
You know, it's funny you ask that because my father, for years, you know, people talk about, you know, you could sell, we sell a lot of real property, and well, you could sell it traditionally, you could sell it by sealed bid, but we always tell everybody that the auction method is not a method of last resort, it's the method of choice. And there's countless people in this room that I know have said, you know, the finest assets in the world are sold at auction. Well, you know, I can tell you, when you go out and I could about 99% of the time tell you, if I was to take a, you know, we sell a lot of farmland. I take a piece of land, I go out any given day of the week, you know, I know that if it's well advertised, if it's well promoted, if it's well conducted, it's always going to take care of itself. So to the people that would say it's a method of last resort, I would say that it's the method of choice, and that's been proven for generations and generations, and it's going to continue to be proven for years and years and years to come. So that would basically be my response as to that it's the method of choice.
With the growing dominance of online-only auctions, what do you do to keep live auctions relevant and compelling for both buyers and sellers?
You know, we're probably one of the few people, we sold basically one online auction the entire year, and that was out of
150 auctions. So obviously, we're still pretty big believers in the live method of selling. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, it works. We go out and, we sell a piece of land, we sell a house. You go out, you're selling a farm sale, you can look a guy in the eyes when you're selling that tractor, and, you just can't generate the same type of enthusiasm. And I'm passionate about bid calling, I'm passionate about the live auctions, that method of marketing. I realize that there's places where maybe an online type setting works better, but in my venue, in my part of the world, I can tell you that it's tried and true, it's proven, the results speak for themselves. And the thing that I would just tell people is, it's been going on, and there might be changes where we might see more, more types of strictly online sales, but I still believe that there's a time, there's a place where there is absolutely no better way to market an asset than to sell it at a live auction. And I'm probably one of the biggest promoters of that, and I'll continue to be a promoter of that for many years to come.
Reflecting on your membership with the MSAA, what key benefits have shaped your career, and how do you inspire others to explore these opportunities?
This association is so different from many places that you travel across the country. It's been said that this convention, it's like a mini NAA, and it truly is. I can tell you, whether you're coming for real estate, whether you want to maybe hone your craft in, be a better marketer, be a better promoter, every time that you come to this conference and show, it offers some of the greatest educational opportunities that I've ever seen. And I would urge anybody, if they're watching here tonight, if there's been anybody that's ever been on the fence about coming to one of these conference and shows, you come one time and it will suck you in. I'm kind of an outsider. I grew up in South Dakota, but my mom and dad, they'd been longtime members here. They continued coming for years and years and years, and it's truly because they believe that the educational advantages that they could receive in Minnesota were as good as what they could receive maybe in at the national convention. And it's no knock on the national convention, but it's just there's so many successful people in this room that have been successful in this business. You've got world champion bid callers, you've got some of the greatest marketing experts in the world, you've got people that have just they've proven themselves, and some of the greatest icons in the United States and the upper Midwest in the auction industry are people that are, regular attendees. They're in this room. So certainly I would tell you, if you were considering becoming an MSAA member, I would tell you that the educational advantages that you will receive here will be second to none, and I certainly think you'll be proud in your membership. So with that, you all done with me, Dylan? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go to work. My first item here in the finals tonight, ladies and gentlemen, lot 304A. It's an extra large MSAA sweatshirt, ready to go to work on it right there. And get it, hey, there we go. What do you say there? 10, 25, 50. Well, 50 now, 75, coming in at 75, and 100 for 1 1/4, 125, 125, 50. 150 there, 175, coming in at 175, 150 here, 175, 2 quarter, and 2 1/4, 225, 225, 5, 2 1/4, coming in at 225, now 225, 50. 250 then, 275, 275, 5, 3, and 300 out of 3, 3, 3, what do you get, 300 out of 3, 3, 3 quarter, and 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, half, and 350, numbering in at 325, 350, 325 then, 355, numbering in at 325, 350, numbering in at 325, 50, numbering in at 3 1/4, half, and 3 1/4, 3 numbering in at 325, 50. Sold at $325. Thank you very much. Bidder number 393. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the second item, this is kind of your mystery box here. You got 5 to 6 items. You don't know exactly what you're getting, but nonetheless, you got kind of your mystery tackle box, brass fishing kit right there, bass fishing kit. All right, what are you saying? Hey, how about her? And running in the hay, there we go, 10, 20, 30. Well, $20, 30, $40, 50, $50, 60, $70, pound, $80, pound, 90, 100, and 100 now, 100 there, 110, 110, 120 now, 130, 130, 40, 140, 140, numbering in the pound, 40, 140, I'm with Dave now. 130, 140, and 140, then 140, 50, 150, then 150, 160, now 160, 70, 170 pound, vomiting in $170 pound, 160, 170 pound, vomiting in 170, and get it at $170 pound, 170, 170 pound, vomiting in 170, vomiting in 160, 70, vomiting in 160, 170, 160, now 70. Sold at $160. Bidder number 337. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got, if you're a coffee drinker, ladies and gentlemen, we got some good coffee here tonight. Your Black Rifle Coffee Company got 2 bags of it here, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly, if you've never tried it, it's kind of a good stout coffee brand. Help yourselves here, ladies and gentlemen, on the 2 bags of the Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee bags there. Right there to go. And go to the hay, every color pay when you say they now 10, there 20, and $20, 30 pound, vomiting in the $40, 50 there, $60, 70 there, now $80 pound, 90 there, 99, 100 there, 110, 110, 110, 120, 120, 130 pound, vomiting in the pound, 31, 40, vomiting in the pound, 41, 51, 50 now 60, 160, 170 now 170, 170, 170 pound, now 180, and 180 there, 190, vomiting in the 180, vomiting in the 190, 192, and 200 now 10, 10, 10, 210, 210, 10, 10, 200, 210, 220, and 220 pound, vomiting in the 220, 220, 220 pound. Now don't give up so easy now. 210, 220, 220, say it, and 20, 30, and 230 pound, vomiting in 230, 230, 230 pound, vomiting in the 220 now 230, $230 pound, 220, 230 pound, vomiting in the 230, 230, 220, 230, 220, 30. Sold it $220. Bidder number 400. Bidder number 400. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege to be up here tonight. Finalist number 4, Jared Sutton from Flanders, South Dakota. Thank you, one and all.
Finalist contestant number 4, Jared Sutton, with a fantastic run both in selling and the interview right there. Jared's been here before. He's knocked on the door as a finalist many times here in the state of Minnesota. Fantastic champion auctioneer from a fantastic family, works in the auction business with his mom, dad, and wife. South Dakota, they run a fantastic real estate auction company, selling 150 to 200 real estate auction properties a year at auction, primarily agriculture and residential. It's a fantastic auction company and fantastic job by Chair. We have 1 finalist left, and once we get done with the finalist, contestant number 5, which is going to be Marty Grippentrog from Portage, Wisconsin, great Wisconsin auctioneer, the 2024 champion auctioneer from Wisconsin. So do not rest on Marty by any means. I mean, he's punched his ticket in Wisconsin in 2024. So definitely do not count Marty out. Let's head to the stage. Marty Grippentrog.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marty Grippentrog. I come to you from Central Wisconsin. Judges, thank you for having me back in the final round. Dylan, I understand you have some questions for me.
Auctions are viewed by some as a last resort method of selling assets. How do you, as an auctioneer, work to change that narrative and make the auction method of marketing a positive first option?
Well, the definition of auction is bringing true value. So, yes, sometimes in some cases, the auction industry can be used as a last case resort or a resort for a liquidation of something that needs to be liquidated, but it also, the auction industry sets value on everything from every car auction to every cattle auction. The markets are set, whether it's a new car, cattle, housing, anything. The market is really truthfully driven by auction, and auction delivers true value.
With the growing dominance of online-only auctions, what do you do to keep the live auctions relevant and compelling for both buyers and sellers?
Well, we do live auctions and we do online auctions. Online auctions are definitely the way of the future. It's a trending way. We try to do simulcast. Of course, I don't think the online auction will ever replace the benefit industry. So I try to put my place in the benefit world, and as well as county fairs, local events such as that. The live bid calling is, in my opinion, will never go away.
Reflecting on your membership with the MSAA, what key benefits have shaped your career, and how do you inspire others to explore these opportunities?
Well, you guys will welcome me tonight with the welcoming arms. This is my first time here at the MSAA. I'm, of course, from Wisconsin, and I've been a member of that association forever. So I'm going to use some of that into the equation here, because obviously this is the first time here for me tonight. But welcoming me into open arms, whether it was the Wisconsin Association or the MSAA, and you guys have been a great bunch tonight welcoming me in. It's really just it's not just an association, but it's more of a family. It's building connections, extending on avenues like that, connecting with each individual, and growing from a future. With that being said, I have 3 wonderful items. I am contestant finalist number 5. I have 3 wonderful items. 5A is going, or 305A is going to be the MSAA shirt. It is going to be a size 2XL. Ladies and gentlemen, you set your sights high. What do you say? Get $10 on and go. At 10, a minute at 20, 30, on 30, 40, 50, 60, and $50 here, 55, and at 60, and $60 on it, 60, 60, 60, 55 on the left. Give 60, and 60, now 5. Thank you, David. And 60, now 5, now 70, and 65, and at $70 on it, David. One more. 70, now 5, and at 75, 55, and at $70 here, $75 on it, Bridget. 75, and 75, now 80, and 75, and at $80 on it, 80, 80, now 5, 5, 5, and at $80 here, 85, 85, 85, 85, now 90, and 85, and at again 90, 90, 90. I take 90, bid 90, 90, 90, now 5, 5, 5, and at 90, get 95, and 90, 95. You told me that before. And 90 here, 95, 5, 5, and at again $90 here, 95, now 100, and 95, and at $100 on it, now 5, and at $100 here, 105, and $100 here, give $105 on it, going to do it, 105, and at 110, 105, and at 110, 10, 10, 15, and at 110, $115 on it, we'll do it, and 115, 20, 115, and at $120 on it, 115, 120, 20, it's your size, 25, 120, now 5, 5, 5, and at 125, $100, 20 here, 125, 5, 5, and at 120's bid, give 125, 120, and 125, and at 120, and 125. Sold it. $120. Dave, your way. Bidder number 399. Bidder number 399. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my second item is going to be a pan fishing, trout fishing kit. It's 5 to 6 items. It doesn't say exactly. It says 5 or 6 items. One-of-a-kind trout fishing kit by the Tackle Box. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Get $5 on it. At 5, and at 10, and at 15, and at 20, and now 5, and at $20 here, 5.30, and 30 now 5, and at $30 here, 5.40, and 40 now 5, now 50, and 45, and at 50 now 5, and at $50 here, 5.60, and $60 on the 60, now 5, and at $60 here, 65 and 70, and 65 now 70 now 5, 5, 5, and at 75, 75, 75, now 80, and 75, Doug, you want 80 now 5, and at 85, and at 85, and at give $85 on it, now 90, and 85, and at get $90 on it, 90 now 5, 5, 5, and at $90 here, give $95 on it, now 100, and $100 on it. John, would you like 100, and 95, and at $100 on it, and 95, and at 1, guaranteed to catch fish, 95, 100, now 5, and $100 here, 105, and at $110 on it, 105, 110, 110, 110, you two can pull your money, 110, 20, 110, 20, 110, $120 on it, 20, 30, and 120, 130, 30 has not cost nothing yet, 120, 130, 120, $130 on it, we all through, we all done, 120 and 130. I sold it, $120 right there, and the buyer number is 352, 352, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my last item of the night, 305C. Black Rifle Coffee. You get the gunship, and you get the Bucko Max right here. 2 bags, 1 money, 2 bags, 1 money. Black Rifle Coffee. What? Veteran-owned Black Rifle Coffee right here. 2 items, 1 money. What do you say? They give 10, and at $10 on it, 10, 15, 20, at $20 here, 5, 30, and at 30 now 5, and at 40, and 40 now 5, 5, 5, and at $50 on it, 50 now 5, 5, 5, and at $60 on 60, now 5, now 70, and $70 here, 75, and at 80, now 5, and at 90, and 90, now 5, and at 100, now 5, and at 105, 5, 5, and at 110, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, you've been with me the whole way, 110, 115, $115 on it, 105, 15, 20, 120, 20, 20, 21, 15, and at 120, 115, and $120 on it, 115, $120 on it, you guys want it? 115, $120 on it, 115, and at 120, now 5, and 125, 5, 5, and at 125, Bridget, one more, and 120, 25, 5, 5, thanks for what you did do, 120, 125, sold it, $120 right here, bidder number 339, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Grip and Chug, Central Wisconsin, thank you for welcoming me here. It's been an honor and a privilege to be on this stage. Thank you.
Again, contestant number 5, Marty Grippentrog from Portage, Wisconsin, your 2024 Wisconsin State Champion Auctioneer. So again, do not sleep on Marty. Did a fantastic job up there. Your five finalists again: Sharif Issa, Sonny Jensen, Tony Wisely, Jared Sutton, Marty Grippentrog. Fantastic group of finalists. They will be judged on clarity, interviews, everything like that. We're going to bring some of our past champions up here, so I don't want to get in the way of them selling some. Let me pop off here. Let's hear from some of our past champions right now.
tonight. We appreciate you being here. Appreciate the judges, all of you showing up tonight. We appreciate you very much. We're going to sell that hat first. Both of them. Both hats to go. Pair of hats to go. Got a Vikings hat and a Minnesota State Auctioneers hat there. You bet. How about $1 on theirs? How about it give me 25? How about it on 25? He better give me $10. At 10, 10. He better give me 15. 15. He better get $15 bid. He better get 15. Up at 10. Better 15. Now 20. Now $20. He better give me 20. 15. 20. At $15. He better give me 20. Now 5. $25 here. 30. At $30 now 5. 35. 35. 35. Better get 40. At $40 now 5. 45. Better than 45. At 45. And now $45. He better get 45. I'm at 40. He better get 45. Are you all in? All done? $45. Sold straight away, $40. 338 for $40. Thank you very much. Dave Thompson buys. Thank you, folks. Enjoy the evening.
Mr. Mitchell. I win. And she's gone. All right, MSAA hat and a logo portfolio right there. What do you give? $50 here. $50. I'm going to give 50 where? 50, 20, pop, 20, pop. I'm going to give 10. Let's go. 10, 10, 20, 30, $30, $40. I'm going to give 40, 50, $50, JJ, 60, $60. I'm going to give 60 where? 70, $70 now, $70. I'm going to give 70, $60 bid. Make it $70. I'm going to give 70 where? $70. I'm going to give $70. $70. I'm going to give 70, 70, 70. Sold her $60 out back there and $352. $60 and $352. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Mike. Hey, how are you, bud?
Mr. Schultz.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, you know what? It's so good to see you. And that's what it's all about. Family here at the MSAA. It's always fun. Great evening. And right now, you have a golden opportunity to get into two MSAA ball caps. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have an auction sale. And what are you going to do there? Get $10 on them. $10 bid now, $15 on them, make it 15, $15 on them, 15 bid now, 20 and 5, 25, $30 on it, get the 30 and 35 on a 40, and then 40, 35 here, $40 now. I'm at 35 here, now 40. That's two of them. I'm at 35 and I have 40 and $40 on a 35 and a $40 on, and I have sold them. $35 right there, number 326. Thank you. Have a great conference and show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got two ball caps for you. Matthew Schultz. Here we go. And how many dollars on there? What do you get there? Give 100, get 10. Hit a bit of $10. Started out 10, 15. Hit 10, bid there, bid of 15, 15, 30, bid of 20, 25, $30, bid of 39, 40, bid 50. Hit $50 bid. JJ, your turn, 50, 60. And now $60 down, 50 down, 60, 60 bid down, $70 here, bid of 60 down, 70. Hit 60 there to bid down, $70 bid on, 60 down, $70 bid of 60 down, 70 bid of 70, 60 and 70. Sold $60. Buyer number is 397. $60, 397.
Cody, we got a few more ball caps left. I suppose one of them ought to be about the last item that this champion sells before we crown a new one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're real close to that. We're going to sell just a few more items here and then go through a few award presentation things before we bring them finals back. Oh, that's all right. I like selling ball caps. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, I've had an outstanding ride as a champ here, and I am looking forward to crowning that next person here momentarily. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a pair of caps to sell. I believe they're going to be the last two that your 2024 Minnesota State Champion Auctioneer sells here. 2.5 out of the bid. I'm going to be 5, 7, 50, 10. I'm going to be 10 to the 12 and a half. 15 to the bid. 17 and a half. Going to be $20, 2.5 out of the bid. 25, 7 and a half. 30. I'm going to be $30, 2.5. No 5. I'm going to be 35, 7 down to the down. $40, 2.5 to the down 5. 45, 7 and a half. 50 to the buyer. And down 5. Down to the down 60. Down to the down 5. I'm going to be in 70 down 5. 5 70 to the down 80 down 5. 85 to the 90 down to the down 5. 8 to the 1. 8 to the 100 down 10 20. I'm going to be 30 down to the 1. 30 to the 40 down to the 1. 40 to the now. Yeah. 1, 30, 40, beer, 2 hats, 1 money, 40, 50, now got 150, 60, now got 60, beer, 100 and a half, 60, beer, 1 and a half, 60, 9 hat, 100 and a half, 160. Sold it, $150 there, and put them at number 3, 6, 5. 365 buys number 3, 6, and 5. Thank you. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting awful close to that. I've got just a few more things I'd like to go through before we do go ahead and crown that next champion. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people that have been a big part of this last year, and I want to thank a lot of them. Mr. Kevin Merring's your current president of this state association, and him and I have had the opportunity to work together through the year, not only as a board member, but as a reigning champ, and I appreciate all of his support. He has done an outstanding job putting this conference together, and I'm excited to see what he has in store. Along with my current board of directors, everybody I've got to serve with, all the support they've given me, not only having to plan a contest, but all the committees and stuff that I've had the opportunity to be a part of. They've just made this an outstanding experience, and I appreciate that. And again, you've heard me a few times with Mr. Cody Austin. Without your support, I don't know if I could have done that. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I've had the opportunity to travel the state of Minnesota working for several different companies throughout the last year representing the MSAA, and I want to thank each and every one of you that have welcomed me with open arms and let me represent such a great association. I'll tell you what, there's another person that's going to be here a little bit later on. You folks I know she's pretty excited to meet a lot of you, and you are to her as well, but my fiance's put up with a lot of late nights of planning, phone calls at inopportune times from people trying to put all this together, and I want to thank her for all of her support. She'll be over here Friday night after work and join us for the fun auction and all the festivities on Saturday. And I tell you what, my family and friends back home that take care of things while I'm gone and get to go and do these things, I couldn't be gone without them, so I appreciate that. And one more time, Jim and Dave McLaughlin for all their help, Joe Prisbilla, Dave Fanilla, Jim Connolly, excellent ringman. We like seeing him every year. Rosie Prisbilla, Luann Fanilla, and Erica Connolly, they're back there working real hard to tabulate these scores. Also appreciate John Schultz and Ben Graff for running that live stream up there as well. And Isaac Schultz, are you here yet? You secured some great items for our finalists to sell, but you're a past champ. We got a couple hats left if you're somewhere around here yet. Dave and Paul and Kaya, all you guys, appreciate that. And I just was notified, too, that food's about ready here, so just as soon as we get that and can crown them champs, we'll be able to serve that. Isaac, you want to sell a hat or two? Come on up, Mr. Schultz. Turn the microphone on first. Just slide the thing.
Mic test, check 1, 2. MSAA new logoed hat. Thank you, Dylan. Great to be here. Thank you all for being here. It takes a lot to put on this whole event, and we certainly appreciate each and every ounce of effort, especially as it has been. I appreciate it so much more. On the hat, right there, have it $1 on him right there now. And here we go. Who's got 50 and $50 on him right there? Better get 50, better get $5 anywhere. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. And now $45 on him there. Better get 35, 45, 50, $5 bid now. At 45, better get 50, $5 bid now. Better get 45, 55. At 45, how about 50? And 45, better get $50 on him right there. Better get 45, 50. Now 5 and 50, $5 bid now. Better get 50, $5 bid now. And 50, $5 bid now. Better get 50, $5 bid now. Better get 55, yes or no? And $50 and $5. $50 here down 5. Sold $50 right up front. 355 355. Thanks, Mr. Champion. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Isaac. Any other? I've been looking through the list of past champions. Any other past champions that are here that I've missed yet? You can make your way up here if you'd like. I know there's several of them watching back home, and we appreciate that as well. Tracy, you want to come up and sell something? Mr. Tracy Holland, you want to make your way up here and sell an item or two? Oh, okay, well, that's right. How about Mr. Dennis Beliski? You want to come up here and sell something for us this evening? What do you think, Dennis? You want to come sell a hat or something? Few guys say sure you do. Make your way on up here if you could, Dennis. We're just The results in the finals take just a few minutes to tabulate with the interview portion in there as well. And in the finals here at the Minnesota State Auctioneer Championship, that interview portion in the finals is 40% of that score. So it's 40% on the interview, 60% on the bid call. And with that split in there, that makes that just a bit of an interesting tabulation. But we appreciate them gals' hard work, and we'll be results with you here momentarily. Yeah, you bet, Dennis. Tell us what's coming up in North Dakota, too. We know you know a lot about that.
Well, what's going on in North Dakota right now is everybody's burning a lot of diesel fuel moving snow. But I'm not there. I flew in today from Florida, and boy, are my arms tired. You know, a guy doesn't get to tell a lot of stories on the stage anymore because you don't get to do a lot of live auctions anymore. So I don't have all the good stories I used to, but it sure is good to see you all. It's nice to see all my friends and auction family here tonight, and just so proud and pleased to be able to be here. This is 40 years, so it's been quite a while since the guy's been doing this. So somehow overnight I ended up being one of the old guys. It's all right though, isn't it, Joe? What do you got there, young man? All right, pair of Minnesota State Auctioneers Association hats. And who's got $25 on the pair to go? Who get $25 here to get $25 on the pair? Give 10, 15, 20. At 20 there, but to get 5, but to get $25 here now. All right, able to find 25 there, but to get 30 down, 30 bid down there, but to get 30 bid and $30 there, but to get 30 down, 30 anywhere. That's for the pair now, bid 30. I'm at 25 there, but to get 30 here, y'all. It all done. Last call, anybody else? 30, now 5. And $35 now, 40, 45. At 40, bid it down there, down 5 on the mirror now, bid it down 45, 50. At 50, 50, now 60. At 60, give me 55. At 55, on the mirror down, but it down 55. Last call, $55 anywhere. 60 way back there. And $60 on them. Hey, but to get $60 here, and I said last call, 60 anywhere, and I sold them right there, $55. Buyer number is 353. My son took over where my mother left off, buying all the stuff I sold at auctions. Folks, it's great to see you all. It's been a real blessing. Who's next up?
Well, Dennis, I think we're about ready to give some awards away.
That's great. I'll pull off the stage and let you do that.
All right, well, I'll tell you what,
Hey, we're going to bring those rookie contestants up. We're going to crown our rookie champion here in a second, and then our finalists. Thank you for bearing with us. Those tabulators, we've got a set of tabulators that are in the sequester that they spend the evening counting and tabulating and adding up those. Again, that interview process tonight is 40% of the total, and you got 60% in the bid calling portion. So we're going to bring the two rookie contestants to stage, where we're going to announce your rookie champion here in a second. So you've got Jordan Lawrence and Donnie Henry were your contestants tonight. They're just off stage. They're going to bring them up on stage. You can see the nerves a little bit off stage.
So we've got two contestants
hear the gentleman
in our
come.
division here this year, and our champion is going to receive a plaque.
Again, your 2025 rookie champion, Jordan Lawrence, is your rookie champion. Sell here in a second. Congratulations to both contestants. It takes a lot to get up there and be a rookie in this contest. Jordan Lawrence, Bruton, Minnesota, your champion auctioneer, graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering in 2023, first-time member, first-time competing in a contest, first-generation auctioneer. Congratulations, Jordan.
Minnesota House of Representatives Certificate of Recognition. This accompanying flag was flown over the Minnesota State Capitol on Thursday, January 16, 2025, in honor of the 2025 Minnesota State Rookie Auctioneer Champion. Now, if you'd like to buy this item, we'll start the bidding off at $25. Bid at a 5, 25, bid at a 5, 25, 30, now 30, now 35, bid at a 35, 5, 34, now $40, bid at 40, bid at 40, 45, 45, $50, bid at 50, bid at 50, $50, now 50, 50 now 65, 65, now $70, bid at 70, now 75, 75, now 80, bid at 80, now 85, 85, now 90, bid at 90, now 95, 95, now 100, bid at 100, now 105, now 110, 110, now 25, 125, now 30, now 130, now 135, bid at 35, 35, 100. 200, 2, now 225, 200, no 225, 2 and a quarter, bid a quarter, 200, 2 and a quarter, 2, now 2 and a quarter, bid a quarter, 225, 200, 225, 225, 25, now 50, now 2 and a half, quarter, now half, 2 and a half, now 3, now 275, 300, bid a 3, 3, now 325, 3 and a quarter, bid a quarter, quarter, now half, 325, now 350, bid a 50, to 50, to 50, now 50, 325, now 50, bid a 50, bid a 50, bid a 50, bid a 50, 325, now 350, sold it, $325, bidder number 336, bidder number 336. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
That was 2025 Minnesota Rookie Champion Jordan Lorenz from Bruton, Minnesota. Congratulations to Jordan. He stepped off stage now. We're going to bring those finalists now, the champion division, to the stage. Those 5 champions are making their way to the stage. Again, that is Sharif Issa, Jared Sutton, Sonny Jensen, Marty Grippentrog, and Tony Wisely. They will make their way to the stage. Let's head back to the stage now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of these finalists here this evening? Well, I suppose we'll get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Your 5th place finalist at the 2025 Minnesota State Auctioneer Championship is Marty Grippentrop. Ladies and gentlemen, your 4th place finisher this year, Sharif Issa. Ladies and gentlemen, your first runner-up at the 2025 Minnesota State Auctioneer Championship is Jared Sutton. And we're down to 2. Ladies and gentlemen, your reserve champion of the 2025 Minnesota State Auctioneer Championship is Sonny Jensen. Ladies and gentlemen, that means your 2025 Minnesota State Auctioneer Champion, who is receiving trophy, custom belt buckle, as well as custom engraved money clip, is your first place finisher, your new state champion, Mr. Tony Wisely. There'll be all kinds of pictures to take here too as well. Brooke, you want to get any on stage right now, or should we? Okay. So contestants, don't go anywhere that received an award. Please just make your way to one side of the stage or the other, and we're going to take some pictures here after Tony sells a couple of items. So we're going to sell a flag first, and we've got another item to sell for Tony as well. So Tony, I believe Kaya's got what you're looking for. Take her away, champ.
I'm not saying that, Joe. And you guys know it's probably a good idea. This flag, and I hope it means as much to each of you as it does to me, and I know it means a lot to Shane. This accompanying flag was flown over the Minnesota State Capitol on Thursday, January 16, 2025. in the honor of the 2025 Minnesota State Auctioneer Champion. Oh, thank you, Kaya. What an honor. Ladies and gentlemen, this one means something to me. I have a lot of friends and family up here, and it feels good to come up here and share this with you. So let's sell that flag. You know, generally as an auctioneer, there's two things I don't like to sell. I don't like to sell a Bible, and I don't like to sell a flag. But this one means something. Take it home right here. Tell me you want her to get forward. Look at 25. To get 25. To get 50. 75. To get one. $100. To get 25. To get 50. $100.50. To get 75. To get $200. To get 2. To get 2. Thank you, David. 225. 225. 200. David to get 25. To get 5. To get 25. 225. Thank you, David. To get 50. 250. Where? 225. To get 50. You're allowed to have it. Thank you. Have now 75. Serve to get 3. Now 3. To get 3. To get 3. To get 3. To get 325. You're out. Serve to get 25. To get half. Now 3.5. 325. To get 50, 3 1/4, 50, where? To get half, to get half, to get half, you on 3.5, 325 in the back, would get half, where? 325 to get 50, all in, all done, 3 1/4 to get 50, Joe, am I with you? I think I'm with you, yes. 325 to get 50, just clearing that up, we don't want to make a mistake on this one, 325 to get 50, all in, all done, and I sold $325, put them on bidder number 355, 355's the buyer, thank you, Shane. Oh, you know what? I know this young lady's bringing something up here in the purple bow tie, and I know what it is, and it's a traveling trophy that Larry Harb has started in a lot of states with IT risk management. Did I get you right? Auctioneer Insurance. He's the Auctioneer Insurance guy, but this is something Larry started. This is a traveling trophy, and what am I doing with it?
It's a traveling trophy, and the idea is that whoever gets the winning bid, you put your name on it, and you bring it back next year, and it gives you 10 years worth of donations to your scholarship program.
So the funds go to the scholarship program, which is amazing. And at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. The contest, obviously, it's an opportunity to showcase, but we're raising money for our association to put on these programs. So the high bidder gets their name on here. You take it home, bring it back. We'll do it again next year. We'll do this for 10 years, and we'll raise money for scholarships, education. Tell me, somebody start me at 100 where? You get a 1, 50, but it gets 75. You get a 75, but it gets 75, but it get 100. Thank you, Kurt, but it get 100, but it get 25. I'm at 100, but it get 25, but it get 25, but it get 125, 50. You get about a half, but it get 75. You're out of here to 75, but it get 2. 75 and 175, but it get 2, but it get 2, but it get 200, later about 2. 175, $200, but it get 25. 2 here, but it get 25, it get 25, it get 25. $200 and 25, all in, all done. 200 here, but it get 225. Thank you, Ray, but it get 50. You get about a half, but it get half, but it get half. Did you do 2.5? Thank you, John. 75, Ray, your turn, but it gets 75, but it get 3, sir, but it get 3. Hey, don't talk to him, it's your turn to bid, but it get 3. 275, but it get 3, you're out, but it get 3, but it get 3, but it get 3, all in, all done. 275, but it get 3, and I have, all in. So, 275, thank you, Ray. 344 is the buyer, $275 on 344 is the buyer. Great thing to sponsor education here at the conference, and thanks, Larry, for starting that process. Am I done? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How about another big round of applause for Tony Wisely, our new crown champion.
Tony Wisely, your 2025 Minnesota champion auctioneer.
Judges, thank you for your work tonight.
Sonny Jensen, your runner-up
You guys had a
champion.
real tough project there.
Jared Sutton, your third
All
place.
the winners can get
Sharif
one
Issa,
side. Brooke is
fourth.
gonna be looking for you.
And Marty Krippentrog is your fifth place contestant in the champion contest. Thank you all. Every one of these champion contestants and everybody in the contest tonight, thank you all. There's nothing stopping any one of you from clipping the coupon and becoming your next 2026 Minnesota champion auctioneer. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the live stream. We appreciate you all. Thank you all. If you have any questions, please visit minnesotaauctioneers.org. Plenty of information about auctions. Join our Facebook group where many of you are right now. Learn more about auctions in Minnesota and the great state of Minnesota. So thank you all. Have a great evening.